Welcome, everybody, to the Legendary Bucket Adventures.
Woo.
Today, we are going to be playing the adventure, The Mask of Many Faces. I am your dungeon master today, Lucas, and we are going to begin in a small corner of the globe, the land of Tulket. This is a large, beautiful world that is recovering slowly and steadily from a cataclysm some 200 years ago. We can see the beautiful city of Lorman tucked up in a long, snake-like cove. Its beautiful, towering spires made of dark granite and Gothic structures and architecture are the pride of the people who live here. Old designs that they have refined and made anew. The streets are narrow, of cobbled stone, and you can hear the whisper of the westerly wind flowing through, bringing with it the smell of salt. Slowly, the city has been awoken this morning by a very sudden and raucous noise. Skizz, right now, you are fleeing down the streets. You have your bag in hand, you have all your equipment with you, your clothes barely put on as you are running down the street, and you can hear the angry yowling of people in the background. What did you break last night at the tavern? What very important thing did you break last night at the tavern? And also, if you could please describe your character.
So the humanoid fleeing down the street is a lizard folk. Not super tall, not super short. A little bit stringy. Muscles standing out. Doesn't really look like an adventurer necessarily. Like isn't wearing armor, doesn't have a lot of weapons. But has kind of a mean look, kind of a haughty scowl, even as he flees for his own life and or freedom. And he kind of looks like the Pokemon in Toyon, but spikier.
A very spiky creature. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think he broke the innkeeper's we'll say the innkeeper used to be a bard and had
absolutely.
a special instrument that was magical, and Skizz tried to steal it and got caught.
Oh no.
So just kind of out of pettiness, well, I guess it's a magical item, so I don't know if he was able to fully break it.
That bad boy's broken. That's perfectly fine. You smashed that bad boy on the ground and booked it as hard as you could. And there is a angry crowd. This former bard who is now an owner, proprietor of the tavern, holding up a synth mandolin that you have shattered on the ground. Just like, yo, get back here, you damn bastard of a lizard! As you are sprinting down. And also, I'd forgotten, who are you? What's your name? Your real name?
I'm Rachel Kellum.
Excellent. Playing the part of
Skizz the Rogue.
Heck yeah. Skizz, you are booking it through the streets as this bard is running behind you. I'm gonna goddamn get you for this if my name isn't Seamus McGillicuddy! As they are booking it after you. You turn a corner and you run full force into a 5-foot-tall, scraggly feathered creature that you are familiar with. Please, as you run directly into Rue, and Tartan, you are there as well. Please introduce yourself and your character that you are going to be playing.
Hi, I'm Matt Bage, and I'm playing Tartan Weyrbriar. He's an elf. Tartan Weyrbriar. He's an elf. Very thin, wiry, craggy, like a cliff grew a chin.
The craggiest elf you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, imagine an elf.
Was an elf.
It's not craggy enough.
Trejo was an elf. Pretty good.
Yeah. Danny Trejo was an elf, and also his face was long.
Okay, cool. I've got the image. Yes.
Evocative.
Tartan, you see your friend and adventure companion Skizz bowl into Rue, your trusty emu companion, as they both kind of fall a little bit, skitter to the ground as Rue goes and squawks very loudly as Rue scampers back up to their feet.
I also scamper up to my feet, and I check my bag. I have a sort of large and unwieldy bag that and I make sure that it wasn't damaged in the crash with Rue or the fall to the floor. You know, I check it over, and then I say
the outside is still uncracked and unbroken, and you wrap it back up in cloth, and it's all fine.
And I just say, like, go away now.
Looks to me like you could do with a bit of help.
Yep. So, I think, I start running once again, and just kind of expect Tartan to follow.
I think Tartan actually puts out an arm and says, no, it's what, and grabs Skizz by the collar, and then they start running down this side alley, seemingly towards a dead end. And Tartan touches Skizz, touches himself, casts jump, and says, "All right, up we go!" And
you guys
up over the wall, up into someone's side yard.
Yeah. Absolutely, you guys are now up over the wall and running behind buildings. You guys are now you left them behind as they're trying to figure out where the heck you are. You can hear some in the distance somebody accosting the guards, and you hear someone say, "There's a thief on the loose." And as you guys are
steal anything.
Right, then what'd you break?
An instrument of musical creation.
What are we gonna do with you?
As you guys run, you book it right. You run out of options, and you have to cut out through the alleyway to escape this little squared off backyard side yard areas. And your feet hit loose dirt, and you skitter to the side, and you knock right into a swinging door that comes right open, and you hear the thundering footprints, the thundering footfalls of our good friend Kiki. Please introduce your character and yourself, of course.
My name is Sophia Rose, and I am playing Kiki of Two Souls, a towering loxodon. She wears a diadem of hawk, deity of perseverance, flowing earthen-colored, but mostly green robes of her cleric bearing. Loxodons are already quite large, but she goes even taller because she chooses to wear heels. A modest heel.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
A Loxodon and heels.
Full heel. Absolutely.
Very mild point of order for anybody listening. Hawk is a specific god in the setting, not a bird.
Yeah, she's not just super into birds.
I also appreciate that context.
Yes.
I did think that describing Hawk as the deity of perseverance helped a little bit, but that is fair. HOKK.
I also have a quick question that we might want to cut if it's meta, but the item we were talking about in the Discord, did you pick that, or are your footsteps actually thundering?
Oh, that's right. Actually, that's right.
I was just describing her as very heavy.
I did take Boots of Elvenkind.
Nice.
Oh,
never mind.
No sound when
You're
there's
silent thundering.
You just run into the giant elbow of your friend, who makes no noise as she walks.
Skizz respects that about Kiki a lot.
Kiki, you are coming out of a breakfast place. What was the breakfast that you were getting?
Kiki was having a full breakfast platter of lots of different proteins, all of the proteins that are on offer. The eggs, the sausages, the bacon.
The soybeans.
And
this is actually one of the few places in the planet that actually has pork and bacon. You only get that on the West Coast. Pigs were extinct from places like Corvin and, the southern Hooperdew and places to the south of that.
Yeah, there might have been a massive demon war that did that.
Yeah, so
don't worry about it.
A large platter, heavy proteins, and just a glass of 3 raw eggs. She must protein max. She has to keep those muscles fit.
Oh yeah,
fit and strong.
And
so she's like on her way to lift now. Is that what I'm?
And right next to you is another one of your adventuring companions who saw fit to figure out your weird protein meal. Gola, would you please introduce yourself and describe your character and your matching plate of proteins?
Interesting. Very interesting. Hi, everybody. My name is Paul Ligorski, and I am playing Gola. Gola is a tiefling, a bright red devil with glowing yellow eyes, yellow horns that jut up from his forehead. He is festooned with a colorful cloak that he has woven himself, in fact. Upon close examination, it's not made from any cotton or wool fibers. Who knows what it's made of? Maybe we'll all find out together.
Human skin.
And
the brain does immediately go to human skin.
Yeah, it does go to human skin, but it's
I was going to say human hair.
Hold on a second.
Why did you
it's
go
interesting
to skin?
that's where your mind went first. I can confirm it's not human skin.
I see.
Okay. Cool.
Great.
Okay.
There's many. Oh, that's
Devil
right.
kind
In D&D, there's many more options.
There.
It is a different
it is not,
sentient group.
not human skin.
He had to harvest a lot of gnomes for this shit. Sorry.
Should I just tell everybody now, or should it be a
No.
mystery?
You can reveal it as you desire.
It's a mystery.
So many pixies.
So many. Oh my god, that's a different
it's a whole
character
family
that I
tree
played
of pixie.
that ate pig. Anyway, Gola, comically large plate of overflowing proteins probably looks a little bit sick to his stomach. By the way, Gola, he, they pronouns, and just in case folks are curious, Gola is an aberrant mind sorcerer, and is wide-eyed, staring up at Kiki, and has probably been nonstop chattering with questions about the proteins and their function and why.
Yeah, she's got like a turkey leg in one hand, and then she's got like bread with the bacon in another, and then scooping up like scrambled eggs with her trunk.
So
I also like the idea that, like, in this high fantasy setting, we have a strong understanding of, like, proteins and the effects they have on,
an essential function.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you eat these to strengthen yourself?
Well, meat is muscles. You are what you eat. I eat
I
the
need to
muscles to
hide.
have the muscles.
Listen, I need to hide.
Oh,
Oi.
Yeah, we have a bit of a
I have been
A problem
falsely
here.
accused of theft.
is
rightly
What?
accused.
Again?
No, false. It is
a
not
second
Another
false
false
accusation. Yes.
I
Rue
do not
goes,
have the object.
You
Therefore,
can
I
just
did not
hide
steal
behind
it.
Kiki.
This on this side. My ear's bigger on this side.
Skizz squints at you very, very hard, trying to determine if you're making fun of him or not.
If Gola's making fun of Skizz?
Yes.
No. Very
This is a
earnestly. just
genuine
like,
suggestion.
Kiki's quite large.
Kiki is effectively a wall on the entire side
What?
of this scene.
I think
And
Skizz would like
bulking
to.
right now, you're getting larger in front of my eyes. Whoa.
Skizz would like to look around. His head's been on a
Yes.
swivel this whole time. But are we? Do we seem to be like? How hot is the pursuit? Are they catching up to us, or have we?
please make a
Sort of.
perception check.
I would love to.
I would love it if you did.
I'll take
I'll
the
give you
help action on
guidance.
that.
Oh, snap.
You get advantage
Okay.
from your friend helping you.
Oh, wonderful. I also have a
Because you rolled-
feature called the Psi Bolstered Knack,
Ooh.
because I have some psychic dice, and so I can add a D8 to skills with which I am proficient.
Damn.
So I will re-roll that and also add a D8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell
Damn.
yeah!
Nah,
got a
pretty
17 for
fucking
my
good.
second
All right,
one.
17.
I'm still adding the
Literally
D8
better.
because
Oh, you still gotta add
I
that
just-
D8.
I'm
Please.
doing it because I would love to get a Nope.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a dirty
Got
20.
That's a dirty 20. That's such a dirty 20. As you immediately put your head on a swivel, mostly what you're hearing is it seems as though now normally hearing these many alarm bells for like a theft is like super weird. And you didn't even steal anything. You broke something technically, and that's why would anyone ring alarm bells for that? But you are starting to hear more alarm bells ringing. That bard guy probably had a lot of friends in the town and a lot of sway. And he is flexing every single contact and friend that he has in the guard, and just in the town in general to hunt you down. It's getting dicey very quickly. And as you realize that, Silas, you've been watching all of this the whole time. Literally every single moment. You have been fully aware of. Would you please introduce yourself and the character that you're playing?
Am I in this scene? Or am I elsewhere?
You are in this scene, yes, disguised.
Understood. I think I'm one of the waiters at the restaurant right now.
Yep. That
I'm,
tracks.
I'm going around. You see, like, unbeknownst to anybody else, my coat is reversible. The outside currently displays a waiter's garb. Very thing. I've like served several plates to these two. He looks very human. He has standard kind of face. Kind of very long, very high cheekbones kind of thing. But like nothing out of the ordinary. He's currently walking around with a platter of like 3 orange juices and a Mai Tai, which he's judging the person as he hands them the Mai Tai at 4 a.m. at like 9:30 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, who are you? You, the person.
Oh, right. I'm Zane Toyon.
Aces.
That's it.
That's it, baby.
After that statement, there's not a whole lot else to say there.
So, as you can as Skizz is noticing all of the as things are getting worse and worse, your raven spots something, and your vision momentarily transfers to theirs for a second as they alert you. There's a way out of this city you can see. Out in the distance, off the far eastern side, past the gates, there's an odd sight, a rare sight. There is an airship slowly lowering down to the ground. Now, airships in this region are few and far between, but they're generally not sticking around in any one place for very long. Might be a good place to hightail it out so you don't have to run.
I'll walk back into the kitchen, like drop off towel and stuff, walk out the back of the door, flip my coat around, pull off like the tearaway under thing, revealing a very nice waistcoat. I was still wearing the same pants because it fit in pretty well with the other waiters, like fit the uniform kind of thing. Raven comes down, lands on that. I like reach behind, like up in like one of the fire escape or something, pull out a cane that I had stashed there, and then like walk around the building, seeing these three, like trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, as you do, Skizz is, hearing the excessive alarm bells going off around the city, as this bard who can't even handle his own business is raising a stink. Skizz just says, "Hiding behind Kiki will not be sufficient."
At that point, like, I'll walk into the scene and say, "I'm sorry to interrupt. I couldn't help but overhear, but it seems like you fine folks might need a quick way out of things. I just might happen to have a solution for you."
You all see your, at this point, somewhat new traveling companion, Silas, who steps around the corner. What do you do?
Right, who are you?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Said, right, who are you?
Ah, right. And I'll like pull out some contacts, and like my eyes are like goes from like standard eyes to almost black with all like. Have you ever seen Sinners?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what the effect the pupils have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the little dot.
Yeah. Like dead center.
Oh.
I'll take those out and just say, right, sorry about that.
Oh, you were still in costume.
Oh, just getting the lay of the land, you know me. Well, as much as anybody does.
What solution do you have in mind?
Well, if you wouldn't follow me, I'll show you exactly our way out. As I'll like gesture off to one side, kind of a little bit grandiose, toward a direction, and just kind of walk confidently that way.
All right, I follow. I also
to describe the new outfit, because I am now wearing a much nicer outfit than I was a moment ago. Very fine jacket, really subtle patterning on it, with like almost a half cape on the back, with like the patterning on it, and like the fact that it hangs down like almost symmetrically but longer on the sides than in the center. It almost reminds you as with the coattails that the jacket has, of like moth wings alongside very nice finery. The cane is like silver inlaid near the top, holding like a gem at the top, almost like a center brooch, wearing one of those kind of it's almost like a scarf kind of tie, that style. If you know, it has a
absolutely,
like a moth thing holding it. Yeah,
a very fancy kind of rich boy outfit.
Yeah. Oh yes. Very rich outfit.
But you were saying, Rachel,
that Skizz follows, but also takes a moment to feel his bag once more and check that the oblong shape within remains undamaged.
All is well.
Mm-hmm.
A raven
All
like
is well.
lights on my shoulder as I like hand it a small little something.
Yeah, as we leave the
Nibbles it.
table, Kiki like just grabs 2 final sausages and tosses them at Skizz and Tartan. Like, did you have breakfast? Eat. Eat. And then grabs what she can as we leave the table.
Just
I can't help. I
Yeah,
know it's not
Tartan will catch the sausage and then kind of like very casually lean up against the wall to eat it while to keep watch while you guys hurry on into this down the street.
Lights the end of the sausage.
Yeah.
Extremely good. Gola, you are hearing a lot of like sounds, alarms. It's a lot like the voices you often hear when you're in towns and things like that during the day. But it's so early, you're hearing so many voices, and many of them you're hearing bells and things going off very rapidly. It's honestly it's new, but it's also really like uncomfortable on the ears. The kinds of sounds that are coming from the town right now.
It's not normally this. It's very loud. This is unusual. Yes.
Normal in the time of a crisis or an emergency, but not for general purposes.
But Skizz, did you do something very bad? Was it very medium bad, very bad, or not bad?
Little bad.
Little bad. This seems alarms for very bad.
Yes, it is. Unnecessary.
Are they all just for you?
Surely not. Surely.
Can we see anything else? Are there like, have guards been mobilized? You mentioned the airships.
Yes. There is, as you guys move the main thoroughfare, you all are able to spot the airship moving down towards the eastern gate as you guys are making your way there, following the stride of Silas, who is pointedly marching in that direction. But you can see, in fact, a lot of the day-to-day, the early morning shopping and folks going about their business in this early hour. A lot of them are starting to just step back inside, kind of close the doors. They're not sure what the heck is going on. You see a couple guards moving here and there, a couple running from the post of the eastern gate down in your direction. But you see, you can hear. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 16?
I have a passive perception of 20.
Okay, aces.
I believe I do. Yes.
All right. Tartan and Silas, at least, if not more, can hear there is a call that goes down as somebody says, you hear a guard say, well, the captain said that we need to close all the gates? And then somebody's like, what do you mean close the gates? What the hell's even going on? He's like, they said that there's arsonists or vandals or something. I don't understand. Go fucking close the goddamn gate. You want to get on the bad side of the captain? As you see two guards turn, they are somewhat behind you as they are now jogging towards the gate and intend to close it, which would trap you inside this city.
Yeah.
Silas, you weren't going to take us to the gate, were you?
Of course not.
Where
is the thing coming down, by the way?
On the other side of the eastern gate.
Of course not. We're going
outside the city.
I'm going to break into a run then.
All right. Yeah.
Oh,
So, of course not. As Skizz just starts sprinting. Absolutely.
Wait, we need the gates to stay open, right?
I'm gonna do the old emu freak out.
The wall.
Okay.
Sorry, what'd you say there, Matt? You're gonna do the emu freak at him?
The old emu freak out. Yeah, I have an emu. Emus are good for several things, and one of them is going fucking nuts.
Absolutely. Rue the emu is gonna is going to go absolutely fucking nuts. This is an animal handling check to make your emu go fucking bananas. And all the guards in the immediate area completely failed the check to recognize you as the lizard folk that they might be looking for, as the message has not been passed well to them. So they just see, as one of them goes, "Who the fuck's that?" As suddenly you get an 18 on your animal handling. Rue goes bananas. What are you trying to do with Rue here specifically?
I'm distracting the guards so that they stay away from the gate.
Absolutely.
While my friends get over there, and then as the guards rush in to deal with the emu, I'm going to come in and go, "Oh, shh, girl, shh."
Great. All right.
I'm all about closing the gate.
Rue immediately starts fucking freaking out, jumping in the kicking and flapping and fronting away. "Oh my god, wild animals!" As a couple of them start like running, it's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" As one of them like brandishes his spear. Rue clearly freaked out. He's never seen an emu before in his life. He's like, "Oh god, get out of here!"
Gents, hey.
3 more guards appear, but they're all distracted. They're trying to like pen in Rue. They're like, "We gotta keep that fucking beast away from the people!" As Rue like knocks over a bin and kicks over a couple of leftover like chairs and like a chess set that 2 old folks were playing at, as it sprays chess pieces everywhere.
Yeah, Tartan's going to try and get in there, like, "Gentlemen, if you would..." they keep ignoring him because of all the chaos, so eventually he has to put his 2 fingers in his mouth and whistle super loud.
Extremely loud whistle pierces the air here. The rest of you, Skizz is running. What are you guys doing?
Well, Skizz ran. Emu situation happens. Kiki will nudge Gola. I'll be like, "We stride like Silas." And she like puffs up a little bit, and we just walk down the street. Like, we know what's up.
I don't think if I even wanted to, I could run that fast.
If we walk with enough confidence, this is what Silas is good at. Enough confidence, and they let you anyway.
I'm still working on a massive sausage, by the way. As you say, Kiki, that's incredible. Right. Fantastic.
So Silas, Kiki, and Gola are all confidently striding down the way, just like no problems. As their friend Skizz, boom, like a little bolt of lightning, a tall, gangly bolt of lightning holding all their shit, runs down the street, and behind them there's chaos as another, like, a table gets flipped by the emu as they go underneath it, and Rue just, like, freaks out under there and breaks the table trying to get out from underneath it. As you whistle, Tartan, to get everybody's attention, a lot of the guards, like turn to you as they're, like, holding spears at Rue.
"It's all right. I'm a ranger. I've dealt with beasts like this before. Just let me in there."
All right.
And I confidently stride up to Rue and wrangle her around the neck, get her head under my hand, and then gently pet her as she like visibly calms down in my arms.
Immediately calms down. I want you to make a performance check.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm good at that.
You see, Gola, Silas, you walk with confidence, you get everywhere.
Maybe I should cast guidance on myself because that's a 9.
Skizz all anxiety.
Fine.
So Skizz run. Tartan make it so other people cannot walk with confidence. These are the strategies.
You're
epic strats.
I know you say you're going to roll a d4 with guidance.
Yeah. If you allow me, I will give myself guidance.
I'll allow it because I'm a kind and generous god.
So benevolent.
Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah, that's a 12. That's better than a 10, technically.
Not by much.
It is a
but
higher
it is.
number. That
As some of the guards, as all the guards go, whew, wow, you're really good at that. We got to get you with the animal tenders down on the southern wards. You'd fit in really well with them.
Maybe some other time, blokes. But it's time for me to be blown out of town.
As you say that, a woman kind of steps by, and she's like got her kid with you or with her. As the kid points at you and goes, "There's the guy who has the emu. I saw him yesterday at the park." And the guards kind of go, "What?"
Gentlemen, and I book it with Rue close behind.
Like, hey, wait a minute, what the fuck's going on? As you all confidently, so Skizz, you were the first one out the deck, confidently, and then in behind is Tartan running with a little bit of a head start over the guards who aren't even sure whether or not they're trying to apprehend you or for what crime they would possibly be chasing you for. Yeah. But they know now you are suspicious.
It's just my programming kicked in, and I was like, wait, I'm an NPC guard. I have to chase.
Stop resisting
what I do.
arrest!
You violated the law.
You violated the law.
You're providing enrichment.
This is enrichment for the cops. Giving them a little chase scene to do.
I love that.
Skizz, you zoom out the gate. There's some people there who are like running tolls and things like that as you just blow past them. As somebody's like, "Hey, don't be running on the street." And you can see the airship just down the road is beginning to set down right near a large clearing where the tall spruce trees are have pulled away a little bit. The area outside the east gate is mostly moving into low foothills in the area that are turning into the kind of cliffs that will begin to appear when you take the cove further east. But over here, it's just gentle spruce trees all over the place and rolling foothills. And you can see the airship is an old boy. Definitely a sturdy oak design. You wouldn't have been surprised if its hull was a sailing ship at one point in time, as many airships have similar designs. The blimp is huge, sturdy, with lots of patchwork spots where things have been put together. On the aft deck, you can see there is a large Arcanotech engine, which has two massive propeller fans that propel it forward. It is a large wide rudder, which you can see is connected through a complicated rigging to the helm. And emblazoned in white paint along the side of the ship, in huge letters, it reads, "Troibion's Magical Flying Menagerie."
What did I say? An easy way out.
I have a slightly weird question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is there any water nearby? Water?
Sure, there's a small creek that is kind of runs into town, or from the foothills nearby. There are probably many that run downstream. So sure, small.
Beautiful.
Creek.
I jump in the creek.
Bloop. Okay, you're in the creek now.
It's a good jump. It only creates a very small splash, and then it's about
in high. It's a creek.
I lurk there, holding my breath and listening for my traveling companions.
Okay, so it's about a shin-deep creek, so you're like flat in the creek, just holding your breath.
Full salamander.
Yeah.
Yes,
it looks from the outside, it does look pretty stupid, but it actually does conceal me fairly well.
Yes, you're flat, and you are in a little divot, so you get a little
I
bit
have
of cover.
teal scales, and most of my equipment is brown or blue or green. So yeah, I blend in pretty well.
Yeah,
this water weren't bright red.
God.
Yep. Whoops.
If only the biblical plagues weren't happening right now, when the water wasn't blood red.
That would have been
Hate it
amazing.
when that happens. Disadvantage
Moses!
on
Every time.
Moses.
Let my people go.
The Pharaoh at Moses.
I think.
Ramses.
Are you just gonna stay there, Skizz, until all of us arrive?
Yes.
Gola. Well, I don't know if Gola sees you. Actually, if you're quite well camouflaged.
I mean, I didn't make a high check. I'm just giving that to
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
As Gola arrives, would he see Skizz?
Skizz, you may make a stealth check for me if you like.
Yeah, why not?
But also,
that's an 18.
Now is maybe the time to bring up the psychic stuff.
Ah, yes.
True.
Mm-hmm.
So, how many people on this squad have some psychic bullshit going on?
Me.
All but one of us.
All but Tartan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Everybody. So,
yes.
Now they may work. I think everybody has a different form of telepathy from a different
True.
class feature or feat or racial bonus,
or both.
Yes,
or
which
both,
is pretty fun.
which is delightful. So if you wish, most of you can almost always communicate with each other as long as you're in like 60 to 120 to 180 feet, depending on which feature that you have.
Yeah, luckily Tartan's passive perception and insight are high enough that it kind of almost passes for telepathy.
True.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the thing
knows that I don't have it.
It's everybody has a conversation psychically, but it's happening in real time. It's not like happening fast as they're doing facial expressions at each other. And Tartan, with his high insight, just knows what was. He's like, okay,
you're just like,
it's rude that you're doing that, but I understand.
Yes, I think I am concealing myself from the guards and other townsfolk physically, but I'm not making an effort to conceal my mind because I'm okay if my traveling companions sense me.
Then I think, Gola, while you probably cannot see where Skizz is at this moment, you can definitely feel the presence of their mind on the edge of your perceptions.
That's cool. If I could see you, I probably would have joined you in the water. But feeling the psychic tendril of your presence would be like, oh, there you are, Skizz.
I am imagining all of you approaching the creek, and you're all just kind of standing there. You're not winded because you just strolled out of the, except for maybe Tartan, I guess.
Tartan's on his way. He's making his way.
He's on my way.
Then Gola, Kiki, and Silas are all just kind of like, oh, hello. And so Skizz will come like rising up out of the creek like a annoyed and extremely shrunken Godzilla, just dripping and covered in a bit of moss and detritus.
Mud. Yeah.
Well,
the airship seems to have landed in the clearing just down the way, and you can see its front hangar door is being lowered to the ground as you are all clustered around Skizz in the creek.
So Silas wants us to run away with the circus.
At least hitch a ride for a bit.
Is that not what running away with the circus is?
Well, no, that implies that we would be joining the act.
And you imply that they will ferry us.
I'm certain we can come to a more than reasonable agreement.
I don't like
Every other way is
airships.
blocked out.
Ships are supposed to be on the water, not in the air.
Well, if you can find a better way out, as I gesture back toward the town that's currently swarming like a hive.
You see a scene from like a cartoon where it seems as though every guard in the city, as well as some commoners, have been
Blues
rallied
Brothers, the end of Blues
behind.
Brothers,
Yeah,
where
the end of Blues
there's,
Brothers, exactly. There is a
all the-
horde of people led by an extremely angry, portly halfling bard who is shaking his broken mandolin in the air as they have now identified Tartan and seem to be trying to chase him down and kill him.
Oh.
But
I look
Tartan
at the the creek, which doesn't even come up to my knees.
Yeah, I think Tartan's is zooming by and it's like, "What are you doing? Why are you playing in the water? Get down here!"
Yeah, well,
Fucking hell!
Anyways,
I flip my hood up.
He's immediately like beeline for the airship, diving through the door.
Well, first one of them runs, now other one runs. I guess we go to the ship.
I guess so.
As some of you walk gently, Tartan, you bowl your way through, and you slam directly into a tall, sturdy-looking man with dark brown skin and kind of like gray-black dreads. As you slam into him, and he kind of like staggers backwards, and he goes, "Oh God, son of a bitch!"
My mistake. In a bit of a pickle. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna go behind those boxes over there. You won't get it. You won't hear a peep from me.
As the tall man kind of like looks like, "God fucking damn it, never fucking easy." He kind of like as you go to hide, he piece of one man, and he looks at, he's kind of squints down as you guys are approaching. He goes, "Elephant, all right, demon, all right, man, 2, okay, lizard, all right. Emu, all right."
I would not to backseat GM, but I would nix the lizard because I rolled a 22 to hide behind Kiki.
Well, look at that. Someone took his suggestion after all.
Yep.
He's kind of like
it wasn't a bad
around.
Suggestion. It just wasn't the right suggestion for that moment.
He's scanning around and going, "Oh shit, that's the first." He says, "Come on board, come on
what's
board.
The first? What's a first?
Them people skin you. Just get on board. Fucking make our introductions
what's
later.
A first?
Get on
what's a first? You said something's a first.
Oh, you didn't run into like a scared lizard or something?
I didn't run into a scared lizard.
I mean,
something?
did you
That's
see a lizard? Did you see one?
See one where?
Like a lizard folk?
I mean, I've seen lizard folk before. What do you mean?
I mean, here specifically.
Like right here, right now? No.
Yes, right here, right now. Yeah,
and that's a first.
Get on the ship. All right,
intrigued.
We'll cut it out later when
name?
those. That man looking to skin you alive. You want to stick around?
Well, you
Not really.
are very accommodating.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
You just get on the ship.
As
fucking hash it out
as you
when
wish.
It needs to be hashed
as you
out.
wish. I apologize.
Kid.
I get distracted easily sometimes.
You're not the first.
What's that? Oh, not the first. Never mind. Never mind.
And he does a little head count, and then as the approach, he goes, "Well, that's it," and starts to close up the door as he says. He kind of goes, "All right, Haru, hit it, rise it up again, come on." As they pull the door up, and you hear the clattering of people hitting the outside, and you hear a man go, "Open up this goddamn door! I'll have your fucking spines for dinner!" As you feel the great shudder of this airship rise up into the air.
I think I would like to slink over to Silas, and in a low voice say, "This is convenient. Suspiciously so. They seemed to know that we would be boarding."
Did they now? Oh, that's fun.
The weary-looking kind of older man that you can see, he kind of steps aside from the doorway as he latches it closed, and he looks over to you and says, "Well, howdy. Damn, really weren't no lizard folk, no? That's mighty strange. But, well, welcome to the ship. Come on above deck. This is my ship, by the way. Troy Bjorn. I'm Troy. I'm Captain Troy Bjorn. Welcome to my ship. Troy Bjorn, Magical Flying Menagerie. It's good to have you aboard. Where I am. Yeah, come on up above deck. Meet you to the crew. Don't mind none of the Harlequins want about. And he starts wandering up the stairwell. And as he goes past the stairwell, you see... Oh, by the way, sorry, I have art.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I know.
This will be great for the podcast audience.
I know. Great for the audio podcast. Troy is a
Man, that is
medium
sure some
height.
art.
Yeah, Troy is a medium height, medium build human man with dark brown skin, black dreads, which have been peppered with gray and white, and a fairly gray-white beard and mustache. He's got a nice, wool-lined, kind of pilot's coat, nice for keeping out the wind. But you spot something else in the corner. Something creaking and moving in kind of jerky motions. It looks like a person dressed up in a suit, like a one-piece suit, a big baggy thing with ringlets popped into it, and the jester motley hat with the four corners. But there is no person inside of it. It is hanging loosely over what looks like a wooden face with a smile carved into it as they stand and kind of rotate jerkily and wave at you.
Well, that's a
Immediately-
fun automaton.
Immediately trying to see if they have a psychic presence.
They do not.
Ah!
They are almost psychic null, it feels like.
Having sort of bounced off of Silas and seeing Kiki's kind of confused and a bit maybe disgusted face, I would like to sneak over to Kiki and basically repeat, like, "This is suspicious. How did they know we were coming? We did not know we were coming."
Yeah,
You didn't know you were coming.
I will. Kiki's telepathic communication is one way. So I will, and I know
Why?
that Skizz is there. So I would assume that perhaps that overrides the fact that it by raw I need to see the person I telepathically communicate.
Yeah, you look down. I mean, Skizz is behind you.
Skizz is right there.
You know what I look like.
You catch a glimpse of them out of the corner of your eye, and then
You can
look
even
away.
smell the creek water and.
Oh, true.
You know.
I'm really good at smelling things.
You are. You touch them behind you, and
in my one-way telepathy, I say, I agree. This is a menagerie. This is a entertainment vessel, yet so willing to board passengers. Passengers in peril, no less. Strange.
Tartan's going to get up from behind the box, dust himself off, walk over, and say, "Well, it's not really polite to look a gift horse in the mouth, eh? I say we meet the crew." He walks over to the strange wooden man, pats him on the shoulder.
Skizz was gonna try to grab you, but I think you're so intent and confident and friendly that you just kind of slip past.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he walks up to this strange wooden man, pats him on the shoulder, and says, "Thanks for doing us a good turn."
the wooden man simply smiles at you with their unchanging wooden carved smile, and waves once more, creakily.
Right. Don't know what I was expecting. Anyway, I'm gonna follow our benefactor up to the next deck.
Mm-hmm.
Quick question.
What's up?
Question. So we are alone in the hold with this automaton.
That's correct.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
We're not alone as long as
Very
we
strange.
have each other.
Well, that's true. We have friendship.
Yeah, the Troy just left you alone down here. Come on, let's go up above deck.
So strange. I don't understand.
So Tartan, you're following up. What about the rest of you?
I want to talk to this mannequin.
Yeah, totally. You walk up to it. It smiles at you.
I think I'll back Gola up in case it's dangerous.
Hi, my name is Gola.
It rotates its torso just a little bit, and you hear a grinding of wood. The little rings that hang from its thing dangle and chime underneath it.
Oh, that's delightful. Can you talk?
Its head creaks to the left and to the right, and you hear a snapping, and then a pin drops to the ground.
Oh, I'll pick up the pin.
It's a little like wooden thing, like a fastener that you would shove into a little spot on two pieces of wood that are meant to kind of come out a little bit.
Would you like me to put this back inside you?
It simply looks at you and does not move.
Oh. Would you like me to hold on to this?
It smiles at you and does not move or react in any way.
Do I think that maybe it can't move now because this thing fell out?
It's a great question.
I'm gonna like go around the backside, see where it may have fallen out, and see if I can shove it back in.
Absolutely. I want you to make a
roll.
A roll. I know. I would love it if you made a knowledge arcana check.
Ooh. Also, I just want to establish that as Gola is getting closer and closer to touching this thing, Skizz's hand is moving towards his whip.
Oh, yeah.
Arcana. Cool. I have a +3.
Excellent.
That is a 15 Arcana.
Yes, so you're taking a look at it and you're like, okay, Gollum, this is a piece that probably holds things together, and you kind of like pull open the hood just a little bit, and you note that there are a couple like holes where its neck connects to its head, which connects to its body, and there are a couple different like pieces of wood that come together, and you see one's hanging free, and so you just kind of push it back to that spot and then pin it in. No problem, no muss, no fuss.
And then
you notice as you do that, it kind of its neck creaks back into moving.
Does it look like any parts of the device are like broken?
Oh, it looks like almost all of it has broken and been repaired. It's made of a bunch of different types of wood. Some of it has different cuts and different sizes. The like big, unisuit that it's wearing, the coveralls have been ripped and torn and patched and remade. It looks old as can be.
Wow.
This is a ship of Theseus, but an automaton.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Wow. You're beautiful.
Its arms, which don't have elbows, kind of like come up.
You dancing?
And you realize it doesn't have fingers either. They're just kind of like flat slabs next to flat slabs.
Huh.
You hear it creaking as its arms strain. Trying to move a little bit more.
Be careful.
It stops moving.
Be careful. And I guess they're like stuck here. They can't move past this.
They have legs. They can move,
legs.
probably. Okay. You haven't seen them move yet.
Right.
Okay, well, I would offer you some of the sausage, but I don't think you have any mouths. And I don't think you can ingest protein. It was a pleasure talking with you.
It turns without as you're in the middle of saying goodbye and begins walking up the stairs.
Oh. I think that was rude. I don't know how to read mannequin emotions.
The rest of you walking up spot a second one of these metal people, these Harlequins, and this one looks as different as it's possible to look. It is made of metal. This one is made of metal entirely. It has steel and iron with bronze and brass fastenings and little bits of filigree all over it. It's wearing a nicely made, not the fanciest, most ornate, like cloth suit you've ever seen, but it definitely hugs its form, and it's got the motley of 2 different colors that are patterned, opposites, and orange and gray, and it has 2 jingling bells. It also has juggling pins. As Tartan, you and Kiki and Silas make your way up and following behind Troy, it turns to you and goes, "Huh," and throws its pins up in the air and fails to catch them as they bang onto its head and onto the ground and bounce all over the place. And then it spreads its arms as though it has completed a trick, and then takes a bow.
Kiki does a very slow but polite applause.
Yeah, Tartan kind of looks back and to Kiki and just claps a little bit as well.
Mm-hmm. I've got my raven on my arm like this, so I can't clap easily. So I just extend my arm. I hold out one finger, and my raven kind of does the little
tap
on my finger.
The raven claps. Wow.
The raven is helping you
claps for you.
Now, this is probably the most strange thing in the room. But there is another extremely ominous, strange thing in this room. As you see, in a wooden ship, there is a massive circular stone door on the left side that has blue etchings all along the outside of it. It is so out of place, and Troy doesn't even give it a second glance as he says, "Excuse me," to this fellow before going up the stairs. However, there is one thing here as you guys step forward to follow Troy.
Yeah, you hear the hallway.
Yes, you hear the awful squeaking of accordions, untuned, as you look to your right and you see a dark corridor. This hallway with doors, with 4 doors and one at the very end. But the one at the very end is blocked by an enormous figure whose head is pushed up against the ceiling and his neck is bent so that his smile is cocked to the side as his motley hangs down past his head. And you can see, even like that, his legs are not straight, they are bent, meaning that his full figure is easily more than 10 feet tall, and his arms are long, ridged, accordion-shaped, as he honks as you see this figure.
Oh, no!
As he takes one big step towards you, and there's the honk, honk, yeah, of the accordion.
God.
I now understand the situation. As I open this door next to me, open this window, pull out a Molotov cocktail, drop it, and then jump out the window.
What? Yeah, that's a reasonable reaction. That's a reasonable reaction, I feel.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't actually do any of that.
Okay.
No. There's a psychic blast from Skizz, just, "We've made a mistake!"
Well, at least they all seem happy.
The metal one is picking up his pins, and once he has 2, he throws them in the air, and they both hit the ceiling and then fall down and bonk him in the head again.
I'm going to leave this room and go up the stairs.
Excellent.
I'll pick up the fallen pins and hand them to him and say, You got talent, kid, but maybe work on it a bit more. Eh?
He takes the pins and then he hands them to you.
Oh no, couldn't possibly.
He hands them to you again.
Well, if you insist, and I'm gonna do a cool trick with them.
All right, do performance.
Fuck, it's performance.
Yep, it's performance. Juggling is performance.
All right, I'm gonna give myself guidance again.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, you do a little. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but yeah, you take the pins and you do a little juggling with. Like, you gotta find a rhythm. Like this. Exactly. The metal man.
You throw, you catch, and you're done.
You hear some honking as the man with the accordion arms comes down closer towards you.
Oh Jesus!
And the metal man and the fellow with the accordion arms are both staring at you. And then Zub holds out his hands.
They hand him back his pins.
He tries to juggle again and throws them both in the air, and they bonk the ceiling and then bonk him in the head as he smiles at you and then takes a bow.
I clap. I applaud.
Kind of performance where they inflict pain on themselves to make the funny. That the humor is because we take pleasure in seeing their pain, not in enjoyment of a well-done performance.
That seems to be the way humor works sometimes.
I don't think they're that sophisticated.
I do not think it works if the performer is not
conscious.
One you can.
You hear a voice calling from above as you hear Troy's voice go, "Y'all coming? I promise they ain't gonna bite you."
I am not worried about biting.
As you go up the stairs, there is another one of them going down the stairs. This one is dressed in a cute little blue overcoat. And has a little bow and a single frop that kind of floats down in front of their faces. They have a big smile.
I would like to test Troy's assertion by sticking the butt end of my whip into its mouth and seeing if it bites down.
It does not bite down. It instead, this one goes, brings its hands up as though to excuse themselves, and then makes a little motion where they bring both their hands onto their chest, pull away from your whip, and then try to gently and politely sidle their way down the stairs without bothering you.
Yeah, so this one's much better than the others.
This one's just a charming little guy.
In the meta-narrative, that means it's going to die first.
It's dead by the time it hits the end of the stairs.
Yeah,
there could be also cuter guys that would die way sooner. We don't know that yet.
I would like to, before ascending the stairs, now that there's me and Gola are still here in the middle, there's 4 of these strange automatons. I would like to try and reach out with my psychic whispers to try and, establish psychic communication.
And what does psychic whispers do?
It allows me to establish telepathic communication between myself and a number of creatures. It's one or more creatures that I can see for, let me roll it, 1 hour.
Unfortunately, the only person that you can form a psychic connection with here is Gola.
Mm-hmm.
These 4 creatures do not register psychically.
They don't have minds, Gola.
Yeah, I sort of suspected that, but I wasn't sure. Anyway, I don't mean to keep on being the last, at the end of the row, but this seems like a awfully strange door. And Gola will like walk up like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did say this was like a really weird door, right?
Oh yeah, it's a huge stone door with blue sigils circling the entire thing that is set inside of the wood with no other indicator of its presence being affected by the rest of the ship.
And like no handles or anything.
There's no handles. There's no nothing.
Not trying to intentionally mess with things, but
mm-hmm.
But that is the reference I'm going to use, like David from Prometheus, Michael Fassbender's character, like tracing all the sigils, who was trying to mess with things. I'm not trying to mess with things. I'm just like, these are pretty sigils, and I'm going to trace like
what
my
languages do you know?
Fantastic question. Common, of course, Draconic, Elvish, and Primordial, and Infernal.
Right. Let me. So, interesting. Like okay. So, okay. Yes, this is not a language that I recognize, though. You speak Primordial, you said.
I sure do.
You recognize some pieces of the script, actually. It's Primordial is what is now called the Dwarven script, is the script that Primordial uses. It was originally a Primordial before it became adopted by the dwarves, but it is that same script, though it is not Primordial. None of this would make any sense if it was Primordial. This is all just gibberish. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this means at all. This seems like a very beautiful door.
How are you still eating that sausage?
It's cold.
I know, but it's not.
It's
not
by the way,
big.
He still has the plate. It's covered with food still. Because he's like less than half of Kiki's size, and he got the exact same full English breakfast that Kiki did.
Yeah, Skizz sees that and it goes, oh.
He's still
been a full English. A full English has vegetables on it, at least.
Maybe there's some soggy tomato
beans
slices.
Are technically vegetables.
Yeah, beans are still here, and I think he's also been balancing. There's a little glass that has the 3 raw eggs in it too. That's for later.
Waiting.
It's like anyway.
That's dessert.
Waiting for you.
Yeah.
It's like a normal person eating that crazy Michael Phelps diet of just like a absolute crap ton of rice and meat and just like 10,000 calories of food. Just an insane amount of food to eat.
Yeah.
It makes me immediately think the raw egg thing waiting for you of the one Noise Boys bit of just, are you going to eat that
the deviled egg? Don't eat the deviled egg. Yeah.
You know which one Gola would choose.
Gola would eat that egg.
And a second time. He'll just look over at Skizz and point at the door and shrug his shoulders.
You are correct. It is strange.
Okay. Keep on going.
All right, you make your way up. Skizz, you have so far been completely hidden. Are you going to come up onto the top deck?
Yes, I will. I will not conceal myself upon the top deck.
All right, you reveal yourself up on technically the mid deck. You arrive on the mid deck, and the mid deck is much, much more crowded. You see Troy standing there, of course, and he is standing next to an extremely prim and proper-looking woman who is very kind of like rectangular, a sort of Garnet kind of vibe with the big square hair thing going on.
Steven Universe Garnet?
Huh?
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She also has kind of like a dark olive tone skin, a gentle smile on her face, despite her fairly severe, like pressed, preened, extremely straight and starched outfit. She wears it's kind of like an old military style outfit with the nice buttons, though there is no insignia on it. She On your gut reaction, it's, this is a captain or a second mate, if or there's a captain or first mate if Troy is the captain. There are also a couple other Harlequins up here. You see one who is kind of tucked up in the corner. She's wrapped up in clothes that are dark black, very similar to that of like a nun. Her motley is these thin little, they almost look like tentacles coming out of the top of her hat. Not the big, fun, froppy things, though they have the gentle jingling of bells. Her eyes are dark and absent, and she does not wear a smile like many of the others. Her mask is porcelain. Technically the first porcelain mask you have seen on any of them. Technically, yes. However, there is a second porcelain mask up here as you see a fellow who is carrying a violin. This fella has none of the fun motley hat, but instead has fun little like mounds on top of his head, which are probably stuffed with cotton to give his head kind of a sort of a silly look to it. He's got big, heavy robes that hang off of him.
Lucas, I think Hunter is making
making a lot of noise. Hello, little baby.
Our sixth member of the party.
Go take care of you.
Indeed.
I guess eighth, technically, because we already have an emu and a raven.
That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
I like
And
to
Tofu.
imagine that the emu is actually psychic, but we have no way of communicating it, and it's sort of acting as your seeing-eye dog, but for all things in the mind space.
That's funny.
Exactly. But this fellow is indeed wielding a violin, which he is pulling the bow across, and it is making horrible noises. Thankfully, they are somewhat muted by the outdoor space and the fact that the wind is blowing across it, so you don't quite get the earache that you would otherwise get from listening to his horrible, horrible violin sounds. But you also spot, as you all make your way up, two other individuals. Two young folks. A young boy, probably no more than 16 or 17. He looks very similar to, it's like if you just shrunk down Troy a lot and made him a kid, you would be shocked if they were not related. Same skin
Genetics
tone,
are a hell of a drug.
Exactly. Same skin tone, same jaw structure, same like brow and nose, same, though Troy has the weariness of age, this young boy is carrying some of those familial features with him. He is kind of sitting on the steps, and he's clapping along, forming some kind of beat that the violin Harlequin is playing to, perhaps. And at his feet, looking at all of you with a harrowing expression, is a young woman, probably no more than 13, just a child. She has a heavy, like, dead eyes that stare out at you. There is a haunted, just nothingness to her expression as she just hops her gaze between each of you. She has a shock of, dusty golden hair that forms these kind of loose ringlet curls, and she wears a plain white shirt, sturdy pants, and she has her hands in. She's kind of hunched, staring at you all with heavy lidded eyes, and absolutely no smile. Troy takes up your attention quickly. He's like, "All right, welcome to the ship." Lizard.
How did you know?
He pulls out a piece of paper and goes over and he takes out a little pencil, like a small pencil, and scratches it out.
Why are we on a list? What is going on?
I'll get to the list in a second. All right, and I know it's strange. You're in strange company, stranger. So just let me get through my little spiel about the rules of being on the ship, and then I'll have Talia explain stuff. I'm fucking tired. All right, look. Welcome, first of all, everybody. Troy's Magical Flying Menagerie.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome. We ferry folk. We end up ferrying lots of like wanderer, adventurer types like yourself. So it's a service that we provide. Find Menagerie's a good ship. Show her some respect. And then, she'll show it back. She keeps it flying. Don't mess with her. Don't light her on fire or nothing like that. And I'll throw you off the side myself if you try and mess with my ship. You understand?
No, see, that was a joke. That didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
I also threw myself off in that scenario.
Right.
So no worries on any account.
It wasn't real because you would have died. I got some quick rules. We'll explain all the stuff, how we knew you was here, what was going on. Quick rule. First, if you could always do a big favor, and please don't climb on the outside of the blimp.
Why?
If you rip it, we'll all die.
Oh.
And, if you fall, you'll die. So don't go doing that.
Okay.
Great. That's pretty simple, right?
Easy enough.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Good.
That's pretty self-explanatory.
Second.
Fuck is my accent?
You're guests on our ship. You'll be fed. You'll be watered. But y'all leave the crew quarters to themselves. That means my room. That means Barnaby's room right over there. That means down in the lower deck. You don't go to the room at the end of the hallway. That's crew quarters. Right?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
And third, please don't mess with the Harlequins.
What constitutes messing with the Harlequins?
Don't hurt them. Don't break them. Don't take their things. They ain't offering. Don't mess with them. Crew. They're all a little peculiar in their own way. You're right.
Just needed to make certain there were no very specific rules, like feeding them after midnight turns them into some sort of horrifying little critter that causes nightmares and then jumps in the water and multiplies. Just for example.
What an active imagination!
What?
That's incredible.
Yeah, it sounds
specific.
Yeah, it sounds real
Highly specific.
Well, yeah, none of that. I don't think they eat none. If they do, I ain't never seen it. But yeah, just don't mess with them. They are delightful little parts of our crew. They are harmless, but one of them will real quick start being harmless if you mess with them. And don't cause them problems if you value. That's all I'm saying.
And on the off chance that one of us had maybe accidentally, like maybe Nick's a Harlequin here. There, which one is the violent one?
Oh, that'll be her up there, and he points up to the foredeck. You see, this is the way this is arranged is the mid deck has a lower section and then two raised fore and aft deck, a lot like your classic three-masted sailing ship. In the foredeck, you can see the wind turbines that propel the ship, and in the aft deck, you can see there is the captain's quarters along with the helm, where it is piloted from. And in the foredeck, you see there is another Harlequin. She is spiky, and she wears no smile. Ooh. She has a porcelain mask and checkered body. On her wrists are more spikes along her knees and joints, her ankles, her neck, all covered in spikes. She bears no welcoming grace, and you see her eyes. Unlike all the other Harlequins you see, she has glass eyes with painted pupils and irises, and she stares at you with them.
All right, don't mess with that one. That seems simple enough.
Right, exactly.
She's a sharply dressed Sheila, huh?
She looks like she would cause harm.
You see the young boy from the stairs goes, "Ha! Sharp. I get it."
I wink at him.
Right. Well, that's about everything that I am. I mean, I ain't legally obligated to do nothing but for to put down the rules. I have Talia. This is Talia, first mate Talia. Treat her word as gospel just as much as mine. She'll answer your questions. I gotta get back up to the front and look at the maps. Good meeting y'all. And
he said that Talia will answer questions, Gola.
He steps up along these steps and goes into the helm, where you can see as well there is a short dwarf woman. With a kind of, she looks so much more like an aeronaut than anything else. Sorry. She's got a little like ascot, like scarf thing going on, a vest, gloves along the front, little steampunk goggles.
Gotta have goggles on an airship, bro.
Gotta have goggles. As she goes into the small room that is kind of covered in pipes and gauges and switches and ropes go into where you can see it is the helm.
Counterculture dwarf with the shaved beard.
Yeah, she does indeed have a shaved beard. You would know, by the way, those of you who have traveled a little bit, that many dwarves in the West, which is where you are currently, choose to shave their beards. They actually do not keep beards in the West. It is seen as a bit of a social faux pas for a dwarf in the West to have a beard that is longer, that goes too far below the chin. If you want to make a history check to know why, you
about
may.
3 feet a night.
Yeah, if you want to make a history check to know why, you may. But otherwise, the tall woman Talia is going to point at you, Gola, and go,
Hi.
Yes, hello, welcome to the ship. I came happy to answer your question. Yes, nice to meet you all. I'm Talia. I'm the first mate, as Troy said. What question do you have for me?
I think Skizz had some questions.
Oh, Skizz, yes. What
Skizz,
can I do
right?
for you?
You look either you have a question or you're angry. Or both.
How did you know we were coming?
Oh, we have an oracle. Most straightforward explanation for that. We have an oracle who sees the future.
Oh, that explains everything.
Sometimes. It's not like... The way that she explains it is that the future is like leaves falling upon the river stream, and sometimes the water dips in and the leaf cups the water within it, and sometimes the leaf sinks. And I don't know how that has anything to do with seeing the future, but that's how she describes it.
Leaves, water, makes perfect sense.
We got a list that we would need to pick people up here,
Tartan,
and
it does not make sense.
She just gave us a list that said that there would be people here who needed travel, and that's what we do. So,
without payment,
we have a very rich benefactor, and as that is said, the door swings open to the cavernous rooms beyond. As a very
benefactor,
the generous benefactor emerges. A fancy-looking half-elf with black hair that is tied into a loose ponytail, sharp chin, big toothy smile, very fancy clothes that are kind of unbuttoned and unlatched and hang in the wind. You see, like, the generous benefactor has arrived. Very good to meet you all. My name is Barnaby Briggs. I am the sponsor of our fun little project that we do here. It's very good to meet you all. Very good to meet you all, the strange fellows. I love what you're doing with the hat. Exceptional. My, you are a specimen, ma'am. Love the outfit, good sir. Miss, sir, your horns, spectacular. I'm sure they are the envy of your hometown. Oh, and of course our darling lizard folk. I love the tune of your scales. Blue, really brings out the blue in your eyes. It's excellent.
Are your eyes blue?
Oh yeah, this bloke wants something from us.
Like a salesman, he comes out and just
immediately all of us not trusting him. Bad.
So
So that silence was in character.
was super
100%.
Yeah.
So this one is the money. I assume the one whose gaze looks like they see beyond. The small child is the oracle. You are the first mate, but the uniform. The one in uniform.
Oh, Haru?
Is the first mate.
The dwarf?
Oh.
Talia is the one wearing a uniform. She is the first mate.
Oh, Talia is the first mate. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, I'm the first mate. No, that's Emmy. She's on the ship.
What's the blue door about?
Emmy, do you want to say hello to everybody? Emmy looks silently at you all and does not utter a word.
Hi, Emmy. What's up?
The blue door. Yes, that's that goes to Rashik's room. That's our oracle.
Can we meet Rashik?
She'll let you know. I'm sure she will want to meet you at some point in time, but we don't know how to open the door, so it just opens.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll know. She sends messages and things like that.
Gola has been taking everything at face value.
Yep.
Literally as he often does. And this is the first thing that I think maybe he's like, you don't know how a ship opens on, or how a door opens on the ship? Can I maybe roll a little insight to see if I...
Yeah, totally.
I love that.
No, please go for it.
I love that. That's where Gola chooses to draw the line in this.
You don't know how to open a door.
Yes,
menagerie of strangeness.
He's never. Yes, that's exactly right.
I love it.
Okay. +1 to insight. 16.
A 16. Yeah, you feel like. I think it's fair to say that she's maybe knows. That's maybe not 100% true. But it's that kind of thing where it's like she's not technically lying, but she knows more than she's willing to tell you right now.
Okay.
And that's kind of, it's a little obvious to you.
Cool. Okay, so I would like to activate my Helm of Telepathy and cast... No, just kidding. Dear listener, that was the one magic item we were told we could not take. The one thing.
Only one. You can't have it. It's a no-no.
I'm just kidding. I do not have the Helm of Telepathy. I don't have a hat.
Some people have issues with things like...
Extremely well executed inside joke.
Really good, you son of a gun. Some DMs don't like silvery barbs. Some have issues with counterspell. Some don't like the Sentinel Polearm Master combo. I think all those are fine. What I do not like is Helm of Telepathy ruining every that it's ever existed within that game. It solves the problem instantly for no effort or expenditure of resources, and it's bullshit.
Quite good.
It's really strong. Yes, it's a very good magical item.
Or you could just be a bard that can just like cast detect thoughts as.
But casting, it's fine. You're expending a resource. That's fine.
Okay.
That's good. Expend resources to do things.
It's okay if you ruin the campaign if you spend if you're spending for it.
Yes,
it's got to be a resource.
No, that's fair. Yeah.
So that's a very capitalistic mindset of you.
Yeah. You gotta pay the money of your spell slots if you want to ruin my campaign.
Capitalism. Very good. Gola will absorb that information, look at Skizz, and I don't think even needs to send any psionic bullshit back and forth to like clue Skizz into what Gola is thinking. And that's not to say that Gola doesn't have that same connection with the rest of the party, but I feel like Skizz the entire time has been like, what the fuck is going on? So just a little more fuel to that.
Yeah, I would like
fire.
to round on this benefactor,
Yes.
Barnaby, and kind of look at him suspiciously, get and say, so you are going to shelter us, transport
Yes.
us, and feed us for
Absolutely.
free, just because an oracle told you to?
She's a close friend of mine. Of course I do what she suggests. Why wouldn't I? She's never led me astray so far. She's a good oracle.
No friend of ours.
No. You're just trusting that we have your best interests at heart, which, if it makes it any better to make this transactional, why, I find it extremely eye-opening and entertaining to listen to adventurers. And truly, that's kind of what I'm looking for. A little bit of inspiration, a little bit of story here and there. I'm sure you've got stories that you'll tell us on our long journey to... Where are we going? From the helm, just out the door, the thick accent of the dwarven woman goes, Hrokotten! And he goes, Hrokotten. It's a long journey to Hrokotten.
Yeah, I think I also glance over at Gola at the mention of stories.
Yes, I will tell you the story of how I ate my twin and became of two souls.
Wow.
I've been waiting for you to share this story for so long.
Well, I don't know what to make of that, except tell me more, please. Yes. Wonderful. As he rubs his hands together, is like, if you have a story, please come into my lounge. I will pour us a glass of wine, and you can regale me with the story of two souls. My goodness, in the same body. Oh, that's interesting. Come in.
I'm going to, as you go in, pat you on the shoulder and is like, I'd like to ride along if you don't mind, and activate the invocation Gaze of Two Minds.
Ooh.
So I get to see through your senses as well.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
You have to be willing, but you're aware of this ability.
Yeah, I'm willing. And then I also just do a little telepathic ping over to Gola of like, find out more about non-people people.
Wait, and you hear back a lament. I don't get to hear your story?
Okay, you can come hear story. And then I send over to Skizz. You find out more about not people.
But wait, I also want to hear the story.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, wait, we don't know yet what this whole thing is about.
Tartan's gonna sidle up as he always does, and he whispers, "I found more out about the not people."
Turn to
Incredible.
I turn to Toyon and say,
Has heard not a word of this, but knows exactly what was
Not a word was
communicated.
spoken. Completely telepathic.
I'm gonna really quick turn to Leah and ask, so what's the deal with the Harlequins?
Oh, well, that's so you are going in here, and so are Kiki and you. Is you also going in?
Yeah, Skizz really wants to. Like, Skizz is very wary and suspicious, but also really wants to hear Kiki's story.
He wants to know what Kiki's about.
I'm listening in as well.
Then you guys enter into that really quickly. Yeah. Talia goes, they kind of come with the ship. They come out of Rashik's room every once in a while. They're very nice. They're very pleasant. They break down with some regularity, but are otherwise perfectly harmless and funny sometimes.
Sure, but Rashik. So I assume Rashik is making the time, and
I was just about to ask that.
Is sending them out of their room without really consulting with anybody else. They're kind of doing their own.
I want you to make a persuasion check. And
Persuasion, you say?
Tartan, you can assist if you like.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use the help action.
Yeah,
I'm a helpful lad.
You're Hira. Yeah, it's like, oh.
Peer pressure.
7, not 78. 7. All right. Well, I rolled a 17
double 17s.
Twice.
Wow.
Pretty good. Yeah, absolutely. So she kind of goes, well, it's less so that she makes them as they appear in her room. I don't know the whole process, but she says that like the breath of the wind pulling through the trees, whispering the name of the wind itself, they appear in my room. I see them and hear their name and send them through. And again, I don't know what that means, but she names them and sends them through. It's not very frequently, but we've gotten some dozen in the last year and a half, 2 years.
So, is there a turnover in them? Like, do they eventually break down beyond repair and then you cease having one, or is
no? As she points over to where Bob is actually wandering up and onto the deck, she's like, actually, Bob over there is the oldest one that we have, and he's still kicking. Colin does a really good job of keeping them together in shipshape.
Colin, I imagine, is the carpenter?
The young boy right over there. He's
Understood.
yes, he's a good lad, and he's been here for about 8 months now, and he's,
Yeah, good on you, lad.
So if I could just
thanks. I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
What happens in, say, another few years' time when you've got 3 dozen, 4 dozen of these Harlequins on the deck? Where will you keep them all?
Well, I'll probably just retire at that point, but hopefully not that many will come out.
Ooh.
You see a look of horror on her face. She's like,
oh my god.
How do you consider the implications of that? Oh god.
Well, given enough time, I think we're going to find out how many Harlequins it takes to sink an airship, eh?
I'm going to also insight check that specific reaction to see if that's like, oh no, they're catching on, or like, oh god, I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, give me that insight.
Apparently, I'm rolling 24s tonight.
You're rolling 24s tonight.
All right.
It's the kind of look of like, how many more nights am I going to have to try and fall asleep while they're standing over my bed staring at me?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's not a
genuine.
I'll kind of give her a knowing nod.
Anyway, sorry.
Silas is like, I've also fallen asleep in some fucked up situations.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, I'm again, I know the Harlequins are very interesting, but I promise you they are harmless. There's no trouble with them. They are just a funny quirk of the ship. We've got a couple around hidden in various things. I wouldn't recommend going into the pantry right now because Arsenio's in there and he does have a knife. I mean, he hasn't hurt anyone with the knife yet. But Bob won't go. But Bert won't go in there because he has the knife. So I just leave it alone for right now. That does mean all food is going to be potatoes for the near future. So I hope you like potatoes.
Do need you to understand the back-to-back juxtaposition of saying the two sentences. Don't worry, they're harmless, and then don't go into the pantry. Arsenio has a knife.
Arsenio is 2 days old. We don't know what his deal is yet.
He's
I
a baby.
Well, who handed the baby a knife?
No.
Okay, the way Bert tells it, that nobody handed Arsenio anything. Arsenio made a beeline from the door to the kitchen, took a knife, went into the pantry, and nobody has tried to open that bad boy nonsense. And I'm not about to start, and Bert's certainly not going to start, and I'm not sending Colin in no matter how good he thinks he is with all the Harlequins. And you hear Colin go, I could do it. And then she says, no, you're not doing it. You kind of like...
I'm gonna look over to Colin. I'm gonna look over to okay, what's her name again? Talia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over to Talia and I'm gonna say, look, I could do it too. Not if I take the boys back up. I don't have anything against potatoes, but
okay, I cannot
like
stop you from doing anything. I cannot stop you from doing anything. But if you did recover food from the pantry that was not potatoes, I would owe you.
Well, now this I must witness.
Yeah, turn around and head for the pantry.
All right,
I'm joining you. Oh,
what do you say there, Tartan? Sorry.
I said this way, right?
Yeah, it's in the there. I'm going to look away and pretend I don't see anything.
Of course. When we get back, mind if I ask where we're going to be staying?
Oh, yes. You know what? I'll go make sure the rooms are ready, and you can come down to the lower deck, and I'll show you where you'll be staying.
Thank you very much.
You hear as she goes down. You're God. Damn it, Joe!
Oh my god.
And you hear the honking of a happy accordion.
Oh.
Okay, I hate looking at Joe, but I kind of love Joe.
I know, I've been endeared to Joe now.
Inside Barnaby's room, he actually does straight up have a lounge and a bedroom. The lounge is covered with there's shelves on the wall and beautiful paintings, though all the paintings are kind of dark and abstract. There's lots of reds, blacks forming very impressionable shapes. You could guess at to what it means or what's it's showing. You could come up with a dozen different reasons why the huge 8-foot wide painting that sits above the sofa seat is both a heart that is beating, as well as a red sunset, as well as a skull, as well as the a hand that had pressed across it. The art in here that is peppered on the walls is a bit hard to decipher, but it gives the room both this, kind of ominous presence as well as a very meaningful one. Like, this person put this up for a reason and has matched everything to this tone and vibe to elicit this feeling out of you. You can see the carpet is ornate with gold with gold fabric woven into it, and these deep like maroon spots that are kind of asymmetrical along it. There is a piano, a small piano that is tucked into the corner alongside a rack of books that you see all seem to be music, full of different musical pieces. There is a lute that is perched on a small end table. There is a writing desk that has many scrawlings upon it, a big stack of papers, a couple books, an inkwell that has recently been used. And you see Barnaby has pulled out from a cabinet a couple bottles of wine and several glasses and is pouring you all some lovely white wine. The smell of it is fragrant and very, very spiced. So there's a lot of stuff happening in this with this white wine. It seems a bit. One would probably call it a bit trying too hard instead of trying to get that nice solid smell and a full body. It's got a bunch of shit happening in it, but it's pleasant enough as he pours you all a drink. Do you all take a glass of wine?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pleasant enough. It's got that sharp tang. It's probably not made of grapes. It might be some kind of like apricot wine or something like that.
I take it, but I do not drink it.
Yeah, absolutely. Barnaby sits down on a big, like, wooden, like, hot wing chair with these kind of, like, dark blue turning into, like, a dark purple kind of patterns on it. As he goes, welcome to my my humble abode. You see, I am a collector of sorts. I am a pursuer of the arts. And with Kiki, I would be delighted if you could tell us just a little bit about this story, the Kiki of Two Souls. I'm enthralled. I cannot wait to hear. Please, regale us.
Yes. You see, with all peoples, there are differences, small and big. Mother, much smaller than father. And the pregnancy, very difficult, very challenging. You see, being so much smaller, having then twins, twin girl. They were to be Yanni and Zova. But even one child would have too much strain. Mother's body. She goes and asks help, asks medicine men, asks sorcerers, clerics, and heard by Hawk to persevere. Be strong. But Yanni and Zova also told by Hawk to persevere, to fight. Yanni is fueled, passion, Hawk. Zova granted magics by Hawk. And the two fight together in the womb.
Oh my.
Yanni wins. Fight. Does not kill Zova. Instead, the two, they are fused to become Kiki. They both fought and persevered, and both souls get to be born.
You're saying you were... Two souls is not a figurative language. It's extremely literal.
And this
Kiki
year,
is a combination of...
Yes, of Yanni and Zova.
That is miraculous.
I feel Yanni's passions. And I can perform Zova's magics. And this side is Yanni's, takes after father, and this side is Zova's, takes after mother. Is why one ear's bigger than the other.
Well, why, that is incredible.
It is good that you were strong and fought and persevered. But it is foolish that other beings do not lay eggs. Eggs much superior.
I suppose with an egg you would never have Kiki, so to each their own, I suppose.
But also your mother would not have suffered.
Yes.
He stands up and he kind of like walks around you. He's like, truly a being made of two souls. If I may. And he raises up his hand at a little mote of magic tip. And he draws a quick in the air sigil that appears, and the runes kind of twist and twine, and he lets out a low whistle. Oh. And in a moment, you feel a gaze on you, and then it pulls away. Incredible.
Skizz looks between Kiki and Barnaby, making sure Kiki's
It's
all right.
not even just a story. It's not even close to a story. It's just... How do you feel? What does it feel like? Can you tell the separation between the two in what you are now?
Right now, I am Kiki. As Hawk flows through, in magics, I feel more Zova.
Interesting.
If the passion washes over me, the zealotry, and I
Yes.
feel Yanni.
Yes, very much. Yes. Like you're moving between the different roles that you know, the things that you can do. It brings out a different part of you. Interesting. Very compelling.
Skizz relaxes a little bit.
And I'm sorry, I hate to focus too hard on your... Sir, what was your name? As they point to you.
Oh, my name is Gola.
And tell me, what is your story? I'm sure you don't have to try and be the Kiki of two souls. It's not a contest. I'm just curious. You have a sort of uniqueness to your style and demeanor that's compelling to me.
Oh, well, thank you. Long ago, I was exiled from my domain in hell.
Oh.
The great worm, Daruk Datu, wished for me to leave and never return until I die. So that I may bring back experience and accumulate stories in my soul. And when I die, Daruk Datu will feast on my soul, and all my experiences will be theirs. And the many new things I have experienced and the stories I have gotten to learn will be theirs, and the colors I have seen and the wines I have drank and the foods I have tasted will be theirs.
And you believe that there is value to your life knowing that it is only serving a higher being who will know all the things that you know and more. To become part of it, you find value in this.
I don't know what you mean. This is my duty.
I mean, to...
I have been given a gift.
Yes.
A great gift. Should I not have been exiled, I would still be slaving away weaving. But I've...
So even as part of a whole, even though you know there is a thing you will become.
In death?
You're still joyful in life.
Every day is new. And today is a good day already. And he'll open his journal. And already he's see, wine, Kiki's story. He'll start counting all the Harlequins. I have lost count of all the new things that have happened today. Skizz laid down in a pool.
Oh, did you now?
That was new.
Oh, no, Skizz, you don't normally lay down.
No, I have done this before.
But...
Oh.
Usually the water is deeper.
That's what yes. It's a sub-new. It's like a subcategory of a new thing. But you... Anyway, thank you for the wine. Thank you, Kiki, for your story.
Of course. Thank you for... You know, I find this so interesting. I think I know why Rashik brought this fortune to come, gave us this omen. I think it's good to hear these stories.
Omen?
Well, an omen of sorts. Truly just a prediction You could call everything that that one who sees such strange things omens.
What was the prediction?
Well, a list of people. Strange people. I didn't know why, but talking to you now, I can see it. Skizz, please, tell me more. Skizz, what brings you here? What drives you? I promise, this is safe. I'm simply an enthusiastic listener.
Skizz got bored of sailing, became an adventurer.
Right, yes. I can relate. Yes, sometimes the life is a little boring, and so you change it to something else. Wanderlust. Yes, I see. Very good. There's a desire to change one's world. Yes. To move from something as chaotic yet as stable as sailing into something as unknown and chaotic as adventuring. I see. Yes, I see.
And also, Gola and Kiki, you guys know that there may have been circumstances where I was being investigated for piracy. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so obviously like not story even a little bit. But Barnaby just goes with it. Meanwhile, Tartan. What are you up to? You're going to
I'm getting the teenage boy. We're gonna go see a Harlequin about a knife.
He goes, huh? Yeah, I'll go help if you're. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, come on, Emmy, let's go. We'll help this out. Emmy kind of grabs his arm and he's like, "Come on, we're just gonna go help Arsenio. It's fine." And there's a moment where him and Emmy stare at each other, and she looks over at you, Tartan. And then she.
Can I roll an insight on this?
You may.
Yeah.
She does not trust you.
Fair.
She does not trust you even a little bit. As far as she can throw you, and she has arms like twigs.
He is smart.
Yeah.
And
I think Tartan will just tip his hat and say, "Don't worry, Sheila. I'll bring him back in one piece. I know you don't trust me. We're strangers. Why would you?"
She doesn't let go of his arm, but kind of eases her grip and kind of trots behind him as he goes like, "All right, that's good. We'll take a look." As she is now following Colin behind as you move into the kitchen.
All right, kiddos, you just follow behind me.
You move into the mess hall and the kitchen. The mess hall is full of 3 tables and just a shit ton of chairs that are all kind of pushed around each other. You see a couple leftover dishes here and there. They're clean, a couple glasses of water, a few candlesticks and things like that. The door to the left is open, and you can see there is a very extremely average, very normal, very uninteresting, nothing strange or odd happening with his outfit or face. Such a forgettable expression and demeanor that you already kind of forget he was there by the time you blink. He kind of looks
at the killer.
Yeah, that's him. He looks at you and he just kind of goes, "Oh, hello, my name is Bert."
Good to meet you, Bert. I am heading into the pantry. Anything that I can get for you while I'm in there?
I wouldn't do that. Arsenio is in there, and he has.
He has a knife. Yes, I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't be my first time dealing with people and knives.
You adventurers and your proclivity to getting us stabbed.
Well, I might be able to relieve him of the knife without him noticing. I might have a trick for that.
Okay.
I close the door to where Bert is.
You just hear, Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh my God.
Dishes start clanging as he begins making a potato-based lunch option.
Wow. At least he's aware.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sidle up to the pantry door and give it a firm knock.
Quick question,
Yeah.
GM. What's the lighting situation?
In here, there are several large windows on the far end of the mess hall that let in plenty of light midday.
Got it.
So it's not like super well lit, but it's got lots of windows, so you got plenty of natural light.
Understood. I'm gonna pull out a large cloak and tell Tartan, "Be a dear and hold this over the this kind of hallway here. Block out the light a bit for me."
Oh, yeah. All right. I will do so.
Cool. I turn invisible.
Nah.
Nice.
As
I
yes.
have the invocation that lets me go invisible in dim and dark light.
Yep, it becomes dim, and now you're invisible.
Excellent. Call up
You're doing
here,
that. All right.
and open the door crack for me. Just swing it open. Don't go in.
Okay. He kind of steps forward and clicks the door and creaks it open a little bit and goes, "All right, is that what you wanted?"
Yes, I walk in. I'm not there visible at all.
Yeah, you step into the dark pantry room, which is completely dark, pitch black.
Cool. Dark vision. Double sight.
Absolutely.
Yay, double sight.
You step inside, and what you see is another Harlequin. Now, this Harlequin is beautiful. This Harlequin is ornate. It is ornate like no other Harlequin you have seen so far. It has gilded, finely painted porcelain mask, a tight collar with bejeweled buttons going down the middle. He's got a like ornate, flowing, like ruffled shoulders. His jester hat is made of hand-woven, silk with little lace etchings on it, and the little bells are made of silver. He is beautiful. He's still a Harlequin, so beautiful is purely subjective. But he has these long, these long, fine satin black gloves that grip a rusty kitchen knife, which he has in both hands, pointed at the doorway, and it does not change to you when you walk in. He does not seem to notice you at all, but you can see his eyes are actually glowing gently white.
Oh, now that's interesting.
They kind of barely illuminate what you can see under the porcelain, the finest possible detail of like little spiral swirl patterns that permeate the entire porcelain mask. A level of detail that, to your knowledge, is impossible to do on porcelain.
Take that knife away from that baby.
Aces, so you're in there. So Tartan, what are you going to do? You have a friend in. What's your plan?
I'm going to kick back, take out a cigarette, and just wait until he either comes out or screams.
Okay. All right. Sick. He starts smoking, and
I do not light it because he said no fire.
Huh?
Look at you following the rules.
Point
of inspiration. I don't know if that's a thing in 2024.
It is.
It
is now.
Sick.
Yeah.
Point of inspiration to you for following the rules. And not lighting a fire.
You're the fault in our starsing it.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in there, Silas? You see him. He's pointed a knife at the doorway. You're not at the doorway anymore. You're invisible.
I'm kind of off to the side of him.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a moment to actually inspect him and see if, try and make an insight roll to see if, he seems afraid of something, right?
Yeah, make an insight check against him.
Did somebody say 24 or above? I guess.
Goodness.
Yes.
Combo breaker.
24 or above. Yeah, it's 17s and 18s for Zane today. So yeah, you see their hands are actually shaking just a little bit as they have their eyes on the door, and they, quick as a whip, step forward and they just push the door closed and then step back and hold the knife again at the.
Huh.
Interesting.
That is a scared baby.
I'm scared. The little baby is afraid.
Little guy.
I think I was going to try and take the knife, but I think I'm going to kind of pop up on a barrel or something, or get slightly behind a barrel or such that if a stab comes, it hits the barrel and not me.
Sure.
And let me look at this.
Do we calculate how much cover you get from the barrel?
I'm going to cast.
Yeah, it's 3/4 cover. Hey, what's up?
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
To create
your invisibility breaks
voice.
Immediately.
Yes, but it's really dark and I'm behind the thing.
Sure. Yep.
But to put my voice on the other side of the room from me.
Okay, totally. Yeah, so you're doing a little bit of.
I'm essentially using it to put I'm going to talk to it from across the room so that I'm not being targeted by the sound of my.
All right. What do you say?
Apologies for the intrusion, but I can't help but notice you seem rather afraid of something.
It turns to the direction, but does not lunge or make any attempt to attack.
Nothing better when you're afraid of something for a disembodied voice to point out that you're afraid of something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I hear you're a scared little baby.
Yeah, you little bitch.
Don't ever be afraid again.
Yeah. I would sleep so well if I was in bed in the dark.
I start generating the sound of music around him.
Yeah.
Nothing more comforting than a visible warlock casting prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm going to say, I mean you no harm, but if you're afraid of something or someone hurting you, perhaps we might be of assistance. We just arrived on the boat here, the ship here, less than an hour ago now, and it seems a rather odd circumstance. Most of the others seem fine with the situation, but not you. If you're worried about something happening to you from either one of us or the crew, we're quite the dap hand at defending one another. Perhaps we could include you in that?
Make a persuasion test.
Absolutely.
You might need to disconnect and reconnect yourself, Rachel. You guys are all going away, so their internet is dying. They'll be back.
Gotcha. It's a 20.
It does not lunge or try and stab you, nor does it try and stab the wall. But the shaking does not stop on their hands. You don't really pick up much of a change because maybe there's not much emotive expression happening on this.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking.
You simply need to trust that whatever you said landed.
I'm going to say, if you're amenable to working something out. All I ask is you set down the knife. I'm right here in the room with you. I'll make certain that nothing happens. My friend is right outside the door, so unless the whatever you're afraid of is in here with you, you won't have any trouble from me. If you set down the knife, we can talk. We can potentially work out a way to keep you nice and safe. Does that seem reasonable?
They do not put down the.
Arsenio, that's your name, yes? I'm going to wait to see if it nods.
It does not make any reaction or movement. It just stares ahead at the wall.
Might I ask, if you understand what I'm saying, could you do me a favor and nod quickly for me so I know that you're understanding my words?
Their head cocks to the side, and they lean backwards.
If you understand what I'm saying and you don't know what a nod is, that's when you dip your head down and back up quickly. So, would you mind nodding if you understand what I'm saying?
Their knife lowers just a little bit.
Okay. Progress. I'm going to stop using prestidigitation. Or I'm going to use prestidigitation one more time today. I'm going to stop using this little bit of magic to throw my voice. And my voice will be coming from a different direction, so please don't be startled. I'm going to stop using that, and I'm going to use prestidigitation. I'm going to talk just using my own voice from behind this barrel to say, I'm over here.
They turn to you, and they're holding the knife on you.
My hands are. I'm going to hold my hands up, showing that I've got nothing in. If you would like, we can chat. My friend in the other room here is very large, very good at defense. If you think, I can assure you, they're much better at keeping you safe than using a simple knife. Especially since I've heard you're so young, you're so new to this world.
I think Tartan's going to mosey on over to the door, very unhurried. Give another knock and say, "Did you get stabbed yet?"
They swing their knife over to point at the door.
We're fine. Give it a minute.
Immediately, their hands shaking a lot more.
That's my friend. I'll say that's my friend Tartan. He's outside. He's with us. He means you no harm.
Their hand shakes a little bit less.
Bird is very intimidating, I will admit, but it doesn't do anything that he doesn't want it to my knowledge.
Rue is beautiful and calming. What are you talking about intimidating?
To each their own. My friend is very tall, almost 7 feet tall. She's almost 7 feet tall. She's very strong. She's more than capable of keeping you safe. You'd like to stay with her. She's also quite kind, if very boisterous. She's rather loud, if you're all right with it. And I'm sorry to... This is not the only reason I'm saying this, but I do want to mention that hiding in the pantry here with a knife is... Well, it's preventing some of us from getting the food we need to survive. I'm not going to try and take the knife from you, but if you want to leave this room and come to a different one where it's just as difficult to get into, perhaps we can all get the food we need. You can feel a little bit more safe, if that's all.
I want you to make one final persuasion check.
16.
They definitely don't move as though they are going to. And they do not make any move to drop the knife. But you do see them step backwards. Their footfall is light as a feather, and they back themselves into the corner and kind of fold down until they're sitting with their knees up in the corner, well out of the way of all of the food in the pantry.
Okay, I'll come out from this corner here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll is he able to? Is he tracking me with his eyes by chance?
Oh yeah, he's tracking you with the eyes and the knife.
Okay, cool. I'll come a little bit close.
He's way far away. You got so much room in the pantry to move around him.
I'm gonna come a little closer, hands up. Like if he makes a lunge, I'll like back off from him, but I'll approach very slowly and get as close as he allows me.
He doesn't make any lunge towards you at all.
Okay, I'll get close to you and just say, "My name is Silas. Outside is Tartan. We also have with us Skizz. We also have Kiki. And of course, Gola. Gola will likely ask you a lot of questions. Skizz, not really certain how Skizz would react. I imagine he'll be a little standoffish. We're going to be one deck down. If you walk out of this room, go down the stairs back to the same place where you came out of with the big stone door. There'll be several rooms there, I believe, where Talia will be is where Talia currently is. We will be down there if you feel like you might be safer with us, all right?
It does not nod or respond in any way, but its hands stop shaking just a little bit more.
And I'm going to slowly reach out and try and comfortingly just put a hand on its shoulder if he like.
His body is warm to the touch.
Oh.
And he flinches, but does not stab you.
Yeah. I pause very quickly. I'm trying to give him all the space he can. Be like, it's okay. We're safe.
You're dealing with an extremely skitterish cat who has a knife.
Yeah. I mean, you're describing an extremely skitterish cat.
It's true. With extra knives.
Yes. Also, my name is Silas. I'll also bring out my raven and just like, this is Sable. If he'll be around, if you see him and you want to come to us, just tap your hands together twice and he'll lead you to me. And I'll be like, it was good meeting you, Arsenio. I hope you have a lovely day. If you want to talk to anybody or just want to be around anybody else, I will be around. And I'll ask, please don't stab anybody who comes into the pantry unless they think they're going to attack you. We'll try and I'll let everybody else know to be very careful around you, very gentle. And I'll walk out the door.
You walk out.
Nice.
And Tartan walks in and immediately starts taking food off the shelves.
You're just like, Tartan, you just start grabbing whatever food that you're up.
All right. Yeah, you're a fancy little lad.
He's pointing a knife at you, but does not get up from his spot.
That's talking about
a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and all right, thank you very much. I'm gonna walk over to the kitchen, go over to the table over here, just dump an armful of random food on it. Hey,
goes.
I'm gonna go down to Talia to let her know the situation.
You didn't get stabbed.
And I don't think anyone else who heads in there is going to get stabbed either. We talked him into a corner.
I was worried that we had gotten a second Darletta.
She is pretty pointy.
Yeah. She ripped a man's arm off once.
Oh.
I had to sweep and mop for a day to get the blood out from the wood.
Oh.
You would think that you'd see the most horrors when you're working at a factory in Gearhaven, but in fact, the most horrors are when there are strange creatures on your ship and they sometimes murder things. He was a thief, but it's fine.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm put my hand on his shoulder. Pat. Good job, buddy. And I turn around and immediately leave.
Yeah, that I can understand that.
But this guy's the murderer, right?
Yeah. Tartan said, "Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing your tragic backstory. Bye."
Yeah, basically.
As you leave Tartan, Colin just kind of goes, "Why did you even get me for that? We didn't do anything. You just had me open a door."
Well, if I got stabbed and my
What
buddy
was
got
I
stabbed,
gonna do about it?
Treat the wounds.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, it's easy. Yeah, I can show you. I can show you a trick or two. I pull out some bandages.
I'm okay. Thanks.
And start.
No.
This is really important. You're gonna hit yourself one way or another. Someone's gonna get hit. You should know how to tie a decent tourniquet. Now, the thing about a tourniquet, and I start going into the whole explanation.
Sits him down forcibly.
Look, boy, it's time to learn about medical health and well-being.
Birds and the bees? Nah.
Now, see, one of the major
First
things you gotta look
aid.
for, stabs through the arm.
Yeah.
You see, if it's going crosswise to the vein, it's a lot better than stabs lengthwise.
Oh.
When you have healing magic,
Bert starts crying because there's more blood in the wood.
And he has to mop up.
Yep.
I have to.
Hey,
mop
Bert,
this.
can you clean that up for me, please?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
So,
Hilarious.
meanwhile, inside Barnaby's room, the conversation has gotten really philosophical. Barnaby has played a couple songs on the piano for you guys as well. Things like that. He's like, "Oh, do you play anything?" And the conversation is kind of steered into an odd direction as he kind of goes, I can't help but be really pleased by just the stories you've brought. You see, I've been working on a story of my own. You see, I can't really figure out the ending. It's the hardest part, isn't it? How to wrap it all up conclusively. It's just I'm almost jealous of you adventurers. You're also, I guess, capable of making a mark, of changing not just people, but the world around you, your own souls. Like Kiki, look at you. You've shown that a person, through great effort, can change the fabric of their own soul. I just find that fascinating, and I've been working on theories and ideas and concepts of art and expression, the ways that a song or a play or a piece of art can alter a person, like change them fundamentally. I mean, we've all been moved by pieces in the past, I'm sure.
Of course.
We've all seen a play that brought you to tears. I've always wondered what more one could do. I don't care for the adventuring bards part. I don't care about things like that. I don't mean to harm somebody. You can harm anybody with any amount of sound or a psychic power, but I mean to change them, to grow, to build, make something. I've been working on an idea. I hope you can tell he's kind of a couple glasses of wine deep, kind of just free-form talking about stuff. He's kind of, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. You see, I've been wondering what happens when we can, and if we can, make the performers and the audience the same. Bring them into the same place. Bring them to the heights and the lows of all human expression. How could we change a soul then? If we could just bring out all the things that bring us joy and the things that give us fear. A theater of cruelty. Not meant to harm, again. Cruelty as in the extreme. It is a theater where the impossible happens and it changes us, makes us rethink ourselves, makes us grow and become different. A new soul, but now bound with all the other. become something more through our shared experience, through this art that we have made and received, and it's. I just don't know. I feel like I'm missing something, you know.
Maybe you need to have more experiences of your own.
You might be right, Gola. Maybe I should be as... I feel like I may have been as the worm for too long, drinking in the experiences of others. So I should
You
be
can
as you.
just become an adventurer. It is easy. No one will test you or make you pay.
It is hard sometimes.
I'm not the kind of person to do that. I'm not the kind of person who can go into the world.
So you are the worm.
Yes, I fear I might just be trying to become build something, make something of all the experiences I've seen that's going to be important enough for me to be that worm.
Oh, the worm is colossal and magnificent.
Oh, don't flatter me.
That's what she said. Somebody had to say it. I'm sorry.
My worm is fairly colossal, don't you worry.
And magnificent.
And magnificent.
Skizz is gonna leave.
Skizz is out of here.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm well. Yeah, actually, I think I was
Skizz.
making a joke based on the sex innuendos, but I think Skizz is getting bored as things get
It
more
got
philosophical.
really philosophical.
Yeah, it's like Gola is getting into a mood, and it's just not Skizz's vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Skizz, you kind of duck out quietly. Barnaby doesn't even notice.
So.
He's talking about his own shit at this point. He's so wrapped in it.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to try.
There is
Just got to try.
To try to explore. Adventurers explore much of the world, but you have the ship. The ship also explores the world, does it not?
True. I've seen more cities than most.
Yes. And have you been to the Orklands?
I can't say I have. Skurg is extremely hard to access by airship.
Many there worship Hawk, and many prayers to Hawk are in the language of orcs. But they explore within community.
Interpersonal exploration, I see.
Yes. And you have people on the ship, and you listen, and you have
understand.
Community.
Yes.
Here.
Yes, I think I understand. I think I see.
Yes, this performance you describe, it makes me think of orc funerary rites. A grand dance and song where all are in amongst the crowd and they sing with sister, with child, with grandparent, with ancestor.
He's got like stars in his eyes as you describe this. You have hit some kind of deep truth in his heart
you've hit some really dank bud, and it's you guys are really in the...
He's so high right now. You hit this dank ass nugget of character backstory that has struck him in the heart. I'm quite glad that you came to our ship. You know what? Come. I cannot keep your wits and your kindness to myself for another second. I'm sure we'll be ready soon. Come, let's I simply have to keep talking, but come, let's join the rest of your friends. I can't stay in this mopey room a second longer. I've things to think about. We need to talk and eat dinner together and the interpersonal exploration. Come on. And he steps out of his room.
I do a little telepathic bip over to Gola. He seems like every other wealthy bard that knows not what to do with the gold.
But I am grateful for him because I got to hear your story.
Annihilated.
Aw.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to share stories.
I love your story. I'm sure there's more.
Yes.
But
more stories for your worm.
For the worm.
For the worm.
For the worm.
For the worm.
Worm.
That's the rallying cry of this part. For the worm!
For the worm.
For the worm. That is that the battle cry for the legions of Durug-Datu? Maybe. We don't
probably. So we're
I
gonna.
am hungry though.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I'm just following. He said something about dinner.
Okay, really
but you
quick.
had so much sausage
Outside.
Oh, that's right.
you haven't actually finished eating any of your breakfast yet.
You're craving a salad.
Keeping me honest.
Skizz,
I am not
you
hungry.
leave the Barnaby's room before these two and Barnaby leave. And as you step out, and you're barely outside for like 5 seconds before there's a zzz, as you see a tall, broad-shouldered elven woman that is about as Irish as it gets in her appearance. Bright red, curly hair that kind of hangs down. It's very fine. She's got pointed ears, straps along her shoulders, chest, and midsection that are attached to a couple ropes. And she has these big smile with big old front teeth and, like a swooped little nose, high cheeks, or high cheekbones. And she goes, "Oh, hey there! You must be one of the, adventurers. That's the word.
Yes.
Hi, Quilloth." As she's kind of hanging from a rope, like a little bit in front of you, she reaches her hand out.
Skizz kind of it gives a very sort of limp-wristed kind of like.
She takes your limp hand and shakes it.
Yeah. This is the thing the soft skins do.
And she unclips herself from the rope and lets it kind of go back up. She goes, "Hi, I work in all the rigging and great to meet you. You caught my eye. I love the hue of your scales. It's just brilliant. I mean, look at you. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I haven't seen everybody who's been traveling so far. It's just been the most boring humans you ever seen in your life. I swear, last time we were flying, I thought it was just a bunch of Bert's family members."
I cannot look at myself. That is Silas's power.
Well, you can't look at a mirror. Have you ever never looked at a mirror?
Why?
I don't know, to look at how you look. You got handsome features about you.
I know what I am.
That's a self-confidence that I wish I had. Tell you what. I can respect it. I can respect it a lot.
You think I am handsome?
You got a handsome color into you and countenance. Of course.
Skizz kind of like stands there and processes this.
Skizz has never been complimented before.
Yeah. The math, the calculus is flying silently around his face. Like, is this flirting?
Am I being hit on?
Mm-hmm.
The people who are around right now are there are 3 Harlequins and also Tartan and the two kids who are looking really bored with the lesson in how to tie bandages. Then we'll come back to that in a second. Meanwhile, down on the in the lower deck, you have Talia and Silas. Silas, you go down to find Talia. She is coming out of one of the rooms here. There are now two Harlequins down in this corridor. There is Joe with his huge honking accordion limbs, but there's also another little guy. This guy is similar to Bob, made entirely of wood, but his limbs are kind of like have these metal little like sock and ball joints that kind of like hang a little loosely around him. He is the least humanoid out of any of them.
Why does it have spider face?
He has he has a face that is a bit more like a spider's face and crossed with a nutcracker. He has a hinged jaw that kind of moves up and down and two eyes on either side of his face. And it looks like there may have been something on his head, but now there's just a single board with a painting of a hat on it that has been nailed to his forehead. He stands there kind of looking around Joe's huge body to look at you, with his jaw clacking up and down. Talia turns to you, Silas, and she goes, yes, hello, Silas. Everything should be just fine for the rooms.
It's these four here?
Yeah, these four here. I'm afraid it's going to have to double up a little bit. Your emu is can stay in the main hold. That's fine. But if it needs to stay in a room, I prefer
imagine
if it
Tartan
didn't.
will bring it into their room.
Yeah, adventurers are kind of you can keep your raven in the room, I suppose.
Sable here is very well behaved. I'll make certain they don't mess any.
They always are. Still leaves a mess. She like sighs and breathes out. Oh, if that's
surprised.
Everything.
Well, I appreciate it. I wanted to let you know I'd had a conversation with, kind of a one-sided conversation with Arsene. As long as anybody entering there is very gentle, very patient with, you shouldn't lash out. He's letting anybody approach and get any of the food that anybody
wants. She just like lets out a big exhale. God, I didn't want to do another day eating potatoes. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that quite a lot.
Of course.
Very kind of you.
He seems very afraid. I imagine people in general, but I think I got the sense that it was more a symptom of him having specific fears.
Every Harlequin has kind of their own thing going on with them. Chauffeur plays the violin. Lalia looks at people. Darletta is spiky and angry, things like that. Zub tries to, juggle. Paisley's very pretty and pretends to laugh at people. Everyone's got all kinds of things. Their own little thing,
Well, see, that's just the thing with Arsenio. He wasn't. Once you got to chat with him, he doesn't seem to mind having people around. The fact that he made a beeline directly there tells me, or at least indicates, that there's something specific he's afraid of. Of course, I couldn't get him to tell me what it is. He doesn't have, I could tell, to speak to me with, but something to watch out for.
Silas, I appreciate your concern. I wouldn't worry about it. They're barely alive, if they are. They're play acting.
He seems more alive than the others. His body is warm.
He's 2 days old. I don't know what magic is used to make him. I'll take your concerns
I trust your
You know,
judgment. You've been at this longer than I have, but I figured
thank you.
you would rather know than not.
I do appreciate it, but it's truly probably nothing. It's just how they are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go and make sure that Haru and Quill do not kill each other when we eat dinner. Excuse me.
Of course, and I'll gesture for her to go to the side. And considering that I'm the first one down here, I'm going to claim dibs on one of the rooms for just me.
Wow.
Wow. Sneaky.
There's definitely nothing spooky happening here.
Boy.
No, sir.
No,
sir.
There's nothing weird here. We're gonna move forward just a little bit as you guys pile out and make your as the dinner bell is gently rung. Barnaby is enthusiastically saying, "Dinner time, everybody! Come get your grub." And the kids are going to immediately abandon whatever Tartan is even talking about at this point and just go get food.
All right, kids, we'll pick this up when we get back, when we finish dinner.
No. So at dinner time, the dinner bell rings, and most of the crew return here, and quickly their energy kind of picks up. Troy makes an appearance, eating food kind of quietly in the corner, saying a little bit of conversation to folks as they pop in and out. There is a kind of enthusiasm which everybody has for chatting with you guys about whatever the heck you have been up to and been doing. Barnaby kind of is really hyping you guys up a little bit. Is like, and let me tell you, Kiki has a wild backstory. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. It has to be straight from the elephant's mouth. And the energy is very nice as you guys are having a lovely it's like a tasty stew, kind of made in a a little bit quick, but there's no potatoes in it. It's all carrots and veggies and celery and little like chunks of beef in there. It's quite yummy. But as you guys are eating, there is the door opens, and as Haru walks in, the atmosphere kind of gets a bit stiff. Haru and Quillath both kind of look at each other, and their conversations kind of dry up a little. And Haru just says, "I was just coming to grab some food."
Now that is worth looking into later.
And she goes over to the table, grabs a bunch of food, and your Quill just kind of goes, "Yeah, I'm going to go get on out to go take a look at the and then opens up the trapdoor that leads into the crew quarters and then dips.
Oh.
So telepathic out to everybody, and I have to do it one at a time too. It's like so they're definitely X's, right?
I was getting the exact same vibe. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
I was not getting that vibe, but I did notice that there was awkwardness and tension.
The one called Quillath gave me a compliment. I think it might have been flirting.
You see, that might be the root for the breakup, is that they're too free with that and they want the only person in their life.
That sounds messy.
Well, not to profile or anything, but it seems like mildly to me like Quillath might be leaning toward being a bit of a messy person in terms of like relationships. It's too free with herself, not exactly thinking about others as much as she might to be.
Silas really just said toxic lesbian as your first impression of this elf.
First impression of this elf?
Yes,
Toxic.
toxic Yuri.
Honestly,
I've
I
heard.
would say
I've
toxic
heard
Yuri.
of that. I don't think I want to get involved in toxic Yuri. Toxic Yowie, on the other hand.
Toxic
There
Yowie.
you go.
Barnaby is like, tell me more.
Gola's genuinely confused.
Gola's, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I want to know though.
Haru,
Skizz
she
is
kind
gonna
of
show
sits
you.
down and she's like, my name is Haru. I have not been introduced yet. I navigate, run the pilot, drive the ship. Good to meet you.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, no worries. Pretty important job to be steering us, eh?
Yes. Sure. Very important. Yeah. I've been doing it for many years on all kind of ship.
Why does this ship fly in the sky and not on the water as ships are supposed to?
Because the straits that connected the various cities in Arteria destroyed.
Yeah, well,
Easier
that's
this
nice.
way.
I
This-
think a flying thing should have a different shape.
Okay. What shape you want? Like a
Something
flat?
that is not like a boat.
Something like bird.
No,
bird fly?
not like a boat.
Not like a bird.
Not like Bert. Mm.
No, bird.
Yes, like bird. Like a bird.
Yes.
Birds aren't nearly as roomy.
Not like that bird. As they point to Rue. Like this.
Rue does not
Skizz
fly.
Skizz
Rue
starts
can run.
shoveling food into his mouth because he doesn't want to have this conversation anymore.
It's like, I'm not talking about this.
Pelican. That is bird with room.
Now you're thinking. Now we're using the old noggin.
While you guys are there, Colin's just going to kind of give a once over and rest their eyes, I think, on Gola. And they're going to kind of sidle up to you, Gola, a little bit and go, hi. I don't know if we've actually met yet. Colin, hi.
Hi, Colin. I'm Gola.
Gola, hi. I don't mean to, like, interrupt you or nothing about dinner. But, I couldn't help but... Are you a wizard? Do you know, like, magic?
Well, I know like magic, but I'm not a wizard.
Oh.
Do you know the differences?
I didn't know there was a difference.
I
Aren't wizards people who do magic?
Yes, but they've earned their craft. I was simply given a gift.
Oh.
You got Nepo babied into magic.
I did. I literally did.
Oh, so you can just... Wait, that sucks.
Oh, it's cool.
Well, but I want to get lucky with magic.
You can.
Oh.
Wait. I have heard that. Well, anyway.
If you're interested in gaining magic, I might know a way.
Yes, there are many avenues.
Yeah, I just need... I
But
only
why?
need some specific
why
magic.
do you-
I'm like,
What do you want magic for?
I don't know. I like he suddenly looks kind of a little bashful. It's like
I mean,
just think it'd
It's
be fun.
truly awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But
yeah, check this shit out. Cast Hunger of Hadar in the room.
Everyone dies.
Oh no.
that's a good one.
Damn it, Gola.
I can do that one too. But no, tell me, help me understand why. No.
Persuasion check, please.
As you wish.
I do wish.
+7. 16.
16. He goes, I don't know. I've just been trying to figure out things for a long time. And
Figure out what for a long time?
The Harlequins.
Ah.
And their magic, and I know, figured some things out, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm trying to build a thing so that I can talk to them, and so they can say stuff, but I don't. It just won't work. It's not. I'm just not very good at it, and I don't know.
You need a teacher. You need someone to walk with you down the path. I cannot. I don't even know how I got these gifts. They were simply bestowed upon me.
Okay.
My companions have achieved the magical prowess through a variety of different methods. Pact. Pointing over at our friend.
I know somebody who might be able to do exactly what you're looking for.
And through prayer and faith. Pointing up.
Yeah.
Kiki. Yeah. I mean, if you guys are cool with it, I could if you want to come look at what I've been working on. I would really like some help, and maybe you could teach me a few things. Yeah, that would be really. Maybe you could tell me about that guy that you have a teacher or something, Mr. Silas.
Well, something of a teacher. They'll lead you to the knowledge that you seek pretty unfailingly, but you have to earn it for yourself. Still, they'll give you quite a leg up.
I can do that. I'm a real hard worker. I work a lot, and
I can make you quite the introduction. We'll speak a little bit later, but I think you'll find it interesting.
I mean, I'm gonna go down if you guys are cool. Just right now, I'd like to. If it's okay, if you want to sit and meet, that's fine. But
I'll look.
Oh, I'm very full. I've been eating for hours.
You've been eating this one protein tray all day.
The glass of eggs waits.
Oh, right. Before we go, just let me do one quick thing. And I will.
It's been 9 hours.
There you go. And you
drink the glass of eggs.
Raw egg.
Make a Constitution save.
Yeah, absolutely.
Con save.
9-hour-old cracked eggs.
With no refrigeration.
10.
Great.
Jesus.
Great.
You down the eggs, you stand up, you manage to get onto the deck as Colin is leading you away. You manage to get just outside, and then it hits you, and you're like, whoa!
Oh.
And you can feel it churning in your gut.
That's so funny.
And you have to keel over the side of the ship and vomit it out whole cloth.
That is fantastic. That is a new experience.
Vomited over the side of an airship before.
This is goddamn.
This truly turned into eat that egg.
Yeah, it feels almost like you are Bill Cipher in Dipper's body.
Yes.
Just
pain is hilarious.
Pain is so funny because just every experience is that for you.
Yeah,
so good. For the
Why
worm.
don't you go rest
For
up?
the worm.
Why don't you go rest
the
up
worm.
the Gola? I'll take these.
Yep, nothing like a warlock corrupting the youth.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is such stranger danger.
Well, I'd like to see what young Colin's been working on.
If you feel up to it, you might. I'm certain he would be glad.
Oh, I feel fine.
All right.
Blech.
Does he feel?
What?
Insight check on. Does he feel fine?
And he puked it out.
All right.
I mean, he feels terrible. Actually, he
He probably feels a lot better after having vomited because he had definitely way too much food in his stomach.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Self-regulation
Lucier and
is
Goosier.
challenging for Gola. Yeah.
Now you're ready for seconds.
All right. Well,
Yeah, again, he's not impulsive.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But self-regulation is difficult.
Yeah. You see a new Harlequin.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see.
Keep them coming, baby.
Fun. I know. I've got so many. You see a fun little guy. He is the only Harlequin that you have seen so far that does not have a mouth. Instead, he's got slightly rattled and disturbed and ripped motley that is striped. He's got a big floofy collar that sticks out and poofy shoulders and a waist. And he has
itty bitty little hands. Itty bitty little hands.
He's got very little hands. Yes, that is correct.
They're so little.
He's just a little. He's got very odd proportions. And it looks like he's pretty cinched at the waist. He's got a corset of some kind. Or he's made of wood, and that's just what it is. What it happens when you don't have internal organs. One of those two things has happened. As you guys go out, he kind of like looks around you guys and is very gently like moving around you with a smileless face.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
He's kind of examining you a little. And then reaches out and takes hold of your, you see his fingers kind of grasp roughly at the fabric of your coat, pinching it between the fingers, rubbing it, and then letting go.
I see a man of taste here.
He scooches over, and on Gola's, he does the same.
Oh, I'll tear a piece of the fabric off and hand it to him.
They feel it, and they feel it, and they put it on their neck ruffle. Where it like sits on top of the shelf of their neck ruffle.
Splash of color. Splash of color. Beautiful.
Aww.
And then Colin says, "Come on, let's go. Bye, Choffer." Anyway, and kind of drags you guys down.
Okay. Following.
Right on we go.
Meanwhile, those of you in here, Skizz, Haru is going to turn to you and say, excuse me, you are, she kind of speaks under her breath as she goes, you are quiet one, yes? You do not speak much, you have soft step. You are quiet one, yes?
Sure.
Can you do me favor?
What?
Small favor, I pay you back.
What is the favor?
Quill has necklace of mine. Please get it back for me.
What will you pay me?
I have some gold. I owe you, mostly. I have skills, things like this. Just need it back.
What kind of skills?
I'm good at observe. I am good at pilot, navigate, maps. Can tell you all kinds of things. My family were some of my family years. Is I know some things about the dragon. I could help you in other way if you think, but I owe you and give you some money. Is this good?
Where is the necklace?
In the chest in her bunk, 2 quarters.
What does it look like?
Many stones form grey and blue. A central stone is gold, has root stone, very heavy, thick.
Skizz just leans back in his chair and nods once and then continues eating.
Aces. We're going to go back down into the hold. In the workshop, you guys find Colin and Emmy pull you guys in, and you find a bunch of crafting things, specifically for making clothes. There's a little like bench for sawing wood and a small like lathe. and a couple other things for doing woodworking and making costumes and things like that. But you also see an odd arcanotech contraption in the corner, and it's made of many pipes and cogs and whistles, and it's got like 6 different orbs placed in different parts of it. And the main feature of it is a big claw arm that extends over and has 3 prongs that stick out. Colin goes, "Yeah, this is what I've been working on, and I think I've got it, like doing something maybe. But I really am worried about testing it because I'm trying to put a bunch of magic where I don't know if it belongs, and I bought all these orbs, and it costs like a month worth of my pay, and I don't know. I'm trying to make it so that the Harlequins can talk, and I just don't know how to get the thoughts that they have out in the world. I don't know if you guys can help me with that. Just
Well,
if only there was a helm of telepathy or something.
Imagine.
How would that work with this one? I have to ask. Now, I don't know specifically how this works. I'm not personally any description of an artificer, though you seem well on your way. However, I do know some. Now, tell me, you mentioned, are you a wizard? Is that what do you know of magic and its origin?
Boy, you can get it out of orb, and it exists, and there's a few different types of it, and it can blow things up, but also tell you how to do stuff, and Barnaby does it with music.
Music's definitely one of the ways. That's the bard's rap.
I know kind of how it feels when you touch it. And there's a sort of intentionality that Barnaby was talking about that I've been trying to do with this thing.
I personally suspect you, my friend, are a burgeoning artificer. One who combines technology, invention, and magic.
I don't know, that sounds like a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe?
But one can touch magic through intent, like Barnaby says, is very important. I have a very interested teacher. One who loves discovery, and I think she would very much be interested. Now, I do not necessarily say to sign a pact with her for magic directly. That would make it more difficult to do magic and technologies of fusion, if that is the route that you want to go to. But she can lead you to specific knowledge in exchange for something. The details of that will be between you and her, but I assure you she is very... I am what you would refer to as a warlock. A warlock has a deal, a pact, with a being of significant power. Now,
I mean, I like that idea, but I don't have that much ambition. I mean, I do. I want to do stuff with my life, but I just need to know enough to help my friends, the Harlequins.
Why I mention exactly what I did. You see, my patron, she is an odd one. She is called Ligorski, the ever-blind witch, though she is not truly a witch herself. She is something from beyond this. She's something unfathomable. She doesn't really, as far as anybody can tell, care how things shake out. But she is...
I don't think I want to talk to a witch.
She's not a witch, per se. It's just the title that she was given. The reason she's called Everblind, though, is what's relevant. Because she has an insatiable lure. She loves nothing more, as far as anyone can tell, than discovery. The issue she has is that she is omniscient. She literally knows all things. something of an impact there with having to know all things, but nothing.
Yeah, that sounds really good and all, mister. An omniscient old witch who wants to know all kinds of things. But I think I'm okay. And as you are doing your creepy speech about your warlock thing, Colin just is gonna leave. He's like, neat. Anyway, you can enjoy the workshop.
Yeah, I love.
He can lead you directly to the information you want to know, if you would like.
That's
bye, Colin.
Yeah, that's just not what I'm looking for. But thank you.
What does this do? And I'll start touching the machine.
You're like, ooh, look at
He's
this.
like,
yeah.
I want to help these automatons to talk, but I don't think I want to sell my soul for it.
I don't think I want to talk to an ancient god witch who knows everything about it.
I do, though. Can we
make
talk
an
about that
Arcana
later,
check
Silas?
if you fiddle.
Oh, Gola.
If
Sorry,
you want
you
to
said
fiddle
Arcana?
with the machine, you can make an Arcana check. Yes, please.
I'm just going to start touching random buttons.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's a 10.
Do it with disadvantage because you have he didn't explain it at all.
Oh, that was way better. No, a 10.
A 10. Yeah, you don't know what it does.
Cool.
Sick.
Very colorful.
As you all are beginning you finishing up dinner, you've been abandoned by the kids who said, "You're creepy. I don't want to talk to you." You've been given an ask to go steal something. It is at this point when you all feel something deep inside your minds. A tug, a pull, a calling.
This is everybody, not just the psychic one?
Yes. Everybody, including our good friend, Tartan.
So that's what that feels like.
And you hear a deep voice rumbling through a storm, as powerful and strong as the wind, with a crackle of lightning rumbling behind it. I will see you now. And you all hear the grinding of stone as the door with blue runes opens, inviting you in.
Well, now that.
And that is where we are going to end the session for tonight.
Ookie, ookie.
Theme song plays.
Theme song. Exactly. Thank you all so much for joining us on this, our first ever recording of the Legendary Bucket Adventures.
All around me are from
This was the first act of The Mask of Many Faces. Buy it in stores now. And that's not a joke. This adventure is available on itch.io / the Legendary Bucket.
Links will be in the description.
Links will be in the description. Itch.io / the Legendary Bucket or on Roll20, the Legendary Bucket store. That is my little plug for this session. Does anybody else have any other plugs that they would like to promote while we are here at the end of the episode?
Me and my sister run a tea company called Cosplay Cafe. You should go there and buy her tea. It's not my tea, it's her tea. I just do the website stuff.
Cosplay Cafe is super, very, very cool. You see it at cons all around the Bay Area and south of that as well. Check that shit out.
Hey,
self-promotion. It's so
self-promo.
cool. Yeah.
Self-promo. Paul, what do you got?
If you like Draw Steel and other TTRPGs, you can just Google search Heart of Arcana and you'll find me. It's not Arcana Heart, the JRPG. It's Heart of Arcana. You'll know.
Paul's made a bunch of good stuff, one-shots for several different TTRPGs. They're all very, very fun.
And full adventures, even.
Full adventures,
yes,
heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Sick.
Yes, Sophia, what do you got for us?
I I don't have anything personal to plug, but I would love to plug an upcoming art book by some friends of mine. If you love dinosaurs, if you love visiting an aquarium, follow Artemis Paleo Zoo. They're on Instagram and on Blue Sky. The actual tag, the @ is Project Paleo Zoo. This art book is a collective of some artists and dinosaur nerds who took the concept of what if Jurassic Park was an ethically run zoo.
Hell yeah. What if capitalism didn't infect it?
Nice.
It is what if they had national accreditation as high standard zoo that was all about conservation. There's no
what if we didn't try to profit off of our dinosaurs. Love that.
No release date as of right now, so please follow when that goes live.
Sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait.
What if all we needed all along to abolish the profit motive was dinosaurs?
God, if only. Rachel, you got a podcast to plug?
Ways to use dinosaurs to achieve that.
Yeah, I'm Rachel. I do podcasts sometimes. If you like queer sci-fi, you should listen to Second Star to the Left and or The Strange Case of Starship Iris. I directed most of season 2. And also I am currently directing a podcast called Keep It Steady. So if you like queer fake dating period piece of the early 2000s, it's there was a mention of Borders in the script that almost made me cry because, I mean, who doesn't miss Borders, am I right?
Borders the bookstore?
Borders the bookstore, yeah, not like Borders not the
Borders
the
like
thing
the
that
concept.
enforces arbitrary restrictions of people's movement. No, Borders the bookstore, a good thing that sadly is now gone. Anyway, go listen to Keep It Steady.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And Zane, do you have anything to plug?
He literally ran out of the room to go grab something, and I didn't
what
see
Brandon
what
Sanderson book are you going to plug?
Incorrect. Although they are incredible.
Brandon Sanderson doesn't need your help.
The greatest webcomic I have ever encountered, Kill 6 Billion Demons.
Kill 6 Billion
the first
Demons.
4 volumes in paper.
Shiny.
That is a absolutely incredible read. If you enjoy it, it's a fascinating thing. Gorgeous art throughout the entire thing.
They're not sponsoring us or paying for this in any way.
I'm just telling you to read
just
it
really
it
likes
rocks.
Listen, Zane's
Thank you so much,
is
Zane.
being a nerd.
Yeah, we have one pure. Everyone else here is like promoting their own stuff. Yeah. Shane is just here plugging for the love of the game.
Zane's just here for the.
Listeners, if you trust any of us, anyone's plugs, trust Zane's plugs.
Plugs are from the heart.
There's no ulterior motive.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on the Legendary Pocket Adventures. Goodbye.
Goodbye.